It's time for the excitement of Division II college basketball featuring the Shepherd University Rams. Today's action is brought to you by Smallwood and Small Insurance Agency. Contact them today at 304-263-3361. The Cider Press Restaurant just off Exit 5 in Inwood. Chris Ross at the Milestone Real Estate Group at Keller Williams Realty. Contact him today at chrisross.com. Trips Floor Sanding and Berkeley Fashion Flooring. WVU Medicine, Berkeley and Jefferson Medical Center, the best in healthcare, close to home. Parsons Ford, they became number one by making you number one first. Parsons, Brown Funeral Home and Cremation, Robert Fields & Sons, proudly serving the area since 1880. And Hagerstown Ford, revolutionizing the car buying experience. Now let's send it out to the Butcher Athletic Center on the campus of Shepherd University and join our TV10 broadcast team for today's action. Tuning in, welcome into the Butcher Athletic Center. We're on the campus of Shepherd University, and it is a Saturday evening matchup between Southern Virginia University and our Shepherd University Rams. For TV10 Sports, I am Matt Crawford. Our on-site producers, Taylor Grimes, John Alderton. Our TV10 cameraman, Colin McLaughlin, is back at the studio. Well, it is good to be back with a headset on as sports are starting to return around the country and right here in the eastern panhandle of West Virginia. This is the first official spring game for Shepherd. They're coming off of what was a great effort in an exhibition game last weekend against Liberty, a very tight contest in that one, a 73-65 win for Liberty, but Shepherd held their own the entire game. For this Southern Virginia squad coming in, they're 0-4. This will be game number 5 for them in this spring schedule, and so far struggling to score the basketball. Their leading scorer at the moment, just 8.3 points a game, so scoring is going to be something to watch out for this Southern Virginia University squad. They come in as a D3 school, so playing up a class similar to what Shepherd did last weekend against Division I Liberty. Head coach Jenna Eggleberry for the Shepherd University Rams has one heck of a senior class returning, or I shouldn't even say senior class, a returning group of players. Abby Beeman, the sophomore, was an all-conference player last year, led the Rams in scoring as a freshman. She picking up right where she left off last year in the game last week as she finished with a 20-point game in that one. Sydney Clayton the same, over 20. Marla McLaughlin, you know what you're going to get from her. She also contributing with 11 points in the win. This is a Shepherd team that is experienced and a Shepherd team that is hoping to build off of a strong season last year, one of their best in recent memory, and looking forward to using these building blocks of these spring games to go into the winter season of 2021-2022. We'll hear a little bit more from Shepherd head coach Jenna Eckleberry in her 7th season coming up later on in the pregame. A crowd starting to file in here at the Butcher Center. Just one side of these stands pulled out. 150 tickets were given to students, or were accessible to students, along with a allotted amount of tickets for family of Southern Virginia. Being regional, we should expect to see a few of their family members here, and Shepherd's students and coaches, or student athletes and coaches, receiving some tickets as well. So we expect a decent crowd here at the Butcher Center today, but definitely not what you would have on a normal Saturday afternoon. Well, that is our match. Again, it's Southern Virginia in town taking on the Shepherd Rams. We'll be back with more of the pregame show after this 2-minute timeout. This is Shepherd Ram basketball on TV10.
I'm hungry.
Where do you want to go?
I don't know. You pick.
Chinese?
No, not feeling it.
Mexican?
No, we just had that over the weekend.
You pick.
Let's go to the Cider Press restaurant. They have a new smoker burger. I think you'd really like it.
The Cider Press restaurant inside Taylor's Farm Market has what you're craving, where the food is fresh and you feel right at home. Exit 5 right off I-81 in Inwood, or online at ciderpressdeliandgrill.com.
When you do the same thing for 135 years, you learn to do it well. For 135 years, we've been helping families through the hardest times of their lives. That's because we're a family as well. When your family loses a loved one, we're here to help. We're Brown Funeral Home in Martinsburg, Inwood, and Charlestown, Ranson. We're here when you need us.
Looking for a new primary care or specialty healthcare team nearby? WVU Medicine Primary Care and Pediatrics Shepherdstown is now accepting new patients at our new medical office building. Our primary care providers work together to provide compassionate and comprehensive services to your entire family. Services also available at the new WVU Medicine Shepherdstown location include specialty care and behavioral health. Plus, 2 departments of Berkeley Medical Center are on site, lab services, and coming soon, X-ray. Make an appointment today at WVUMedicine.org.
Welcome back into the Butcher Center. Southern Virginia University in town taking on the Shepherd University Rams this afternoon in Division 2/3 women's college basketball. We mentioned it in the first segment. Southern Virginia is a Division 3 school in the Coast to Coast League. We'll get into that a little more as the game goes on. One of the more unique leagues you will see member-wise in any level of college athletics. It really is coast to coast. We'll get into that a little bit later. Shepherd, this would have been season number 2 in the PSAC if there was a PSAC schedule. The Pennsylvania State Athletic Conference choosing not to do a traditional schedule this spring or winter, but as you can see, teams are allowed to pick up games as long as they are scheduling them themselves. This game will count towards overall records. It will count towards statistics for players, and it will count in every facet, except they're not playing for any sort of title at the PSAC level or any sort of bid to the NCAA tournament. When we mention the Shepherd Big Three, Sydney Clayton, Abby Beeman, Marley McLaughlin, and you can really add the defensive Hannah Myers if you want to put a fourth name in there. This is a group of players that last year really took the league by storm. It was the first year in the Pennsylvania State Athletic Conference, really doing a fantastic job scoring. Beeman, as a freshman last year, averaging, when you look at total points for the season, averaging 19.7 points as a true freshman in what is considered one of the better athletic conferences across all of Division II was nothing to turn your nose up at. Sydney Clayton right behind her, averaging 17.5 a game. Marley McLaughlin chipping in 17 points a game. And you look at those big three, and as they went, this team went. You look further down that stat sheet, and you got into players like Jordan Smith, Anna Ross, who was the senior last year, and Hannah Myers, single digits. You're talking 5 points a game, 4 points a game from some of those players. So that is something that I'm sure Jenna Eckleberry is going to want to work on this spring, is getting those other contributors to help out in the scoring category. Again, a good effort last time out against Liberty in the exhibition game last weekend. But you need more scoring than just those three if you want to be competitive year in and year out. Both Sydney Clayton and Marlon McLaughlin using that extra year of eligibility to their advantage. They will be back in the winter for the 2021-2022 basketball season, so that is good news for Ram fans and Coach Eckleberry. Looking at Southern Virginia, scoring an issue. Eliza Galbraith, 8.3 a game, only 33 points so far on the season. She is their leading scorer, and that's through 4 games. So obviously, when your leading scorer isn't even averaging double digits, that's something to look out for if you are Coach Lynette Schrader in her second season. Scoring has got to be a red flag right now. We will see what's going to be a tough challenge against a Division II athletic program. We'll see if that scoring can pick up for Southern Virginia today. That's a bit of a look at our matchup. When we come back, we will hear from Jenna Eckleberry in her 7th season. Matt Miller and I caught up with her on our show this week, Miller Time. We will talk about that Liberty game last weekend and look ahead to this one as well. Then after this 2-minute timeout, we're back with more Shepherd University basketball on TV 10.
Erie Insurance says here's to the grown-ups who move, mortgage, mow, and still bust a move. But does your home insurance still fit? Erie helps you protect the home you've grown into, all at fair prices that are often less than the other guys. So how do you find the right coverage? Magic. Nope. Local independent agents who get to know you like this.
Your local Erie agent in Martinsburg is Smallwood & Small Insurance. Get a quote at smallwoodandsmall.com.
Erie Insurance.
Craving lunch or dinner? The Cider Press restaurant inside Taylor's Farm Market has what you're craving. Awarded one of the 101 most unique places to eat in West Virginia, the Cider will fill you up with their delicious fresh orchard panini, mouth-watering smoker burger, farmer's daughter Cobb salad, and more. The Cider Press also serves a wide selection of craft beer and hard ciders. The Cider Press, serving lunch and dinner daily and where the food is fresh. You'll feel right at home. Now offering online ordering at ciderpressdeliandgrill.com.
Trips Floor Sanding and Berkeley Fashion Flooring has restored hardwood floors and solid premier flooring in this area for over 25 years, providing a wide range of services, including floor sanding and refinishing and floor coverings. When you're looking for reliable professional flooring services from a company you can trust, you can count on us. Schedule a visit to our well-stocked showroom today, then get a free estimate on your flooring project.
Looking to buy a home in the Eastern Panhandle? Having trouble getting your house sold? Then call Chris Ross and the Milestone Real Estate Group at Keller Williams. A Martinsburg High School graduate, Chris knows the local market, and he's proven it as the #1 real estate team in West Virginia in 2019. Milestone Real Estate Group at Keller Williams. Phone 304-579-7349 or go to callchrisross.com. Let's celebrate your real estate milestone together.
Now I'm going to send it back to the studios. We hear an interview from earlier in the week with Shepherd head coach Jenna Eckleberry. Coach Eckleberry in her 7th season. She caught up with Matt Miller and myself on Miller Time. We got our conversation started with what she saw out of her team in a very tightly contested game against Liberty and finished with what she's expecting out of this game today.
Jenna Eckleberry, head coach of the Shepherd Women's Rams basketball team, and a very good showing on Sunday in an exhibition game in the first time on the floor in almost a full year for the Rams. Coach Eckleberry, how exciting was it to see your team in action and to go out and play so well?
It was very exciting. I'm not going to lie, I didn't know going into it what to expect with not playing in 354 days. So super excited to be out there. You know, it was kind of weird getting out there for the first time. You, like, kind of remember, oh, I got to do this, I got to do that. But, you know, our girls were just so pumped up and excited to play somebody else, and I think it showed at the beginning of the game. And, you know, we accomplished what we wanted out of the exhibition. We got what we wanted out of it. Obviously, we would have loved to have the win, but other than that, I think that it couldn't have gone better for us.
I know with a kind of thrown-together schedule this winter/spring, it's not going to be a normal season, but do you look at that game and then look at a game coming up on Saturday and try to create building blocks, or are you still trying to simplify it as much as you can for this spring?
No, we are trying to build some building blocks, trying to improve on what we saw from the team on Sunday and try to, build on that to see if we can do those things better on Saturday. And I think the main thing is that not looking who we're playing or anything like that, but focusing in on, like, if we say scout-wise, this is what we want to accomplish, this person shooting, taking this player out of it, and seeing if they can implement the game plan and get better at that aspect of it. I think we're looking more of that kind of stuff than, hey, if this girl can really shoot, like, she shouldn't be shooting the ball. We're getting any threes off. So that's the kind of stuff we're focusing on, just gameplay, game situation stuff that, I think at any time, whether we have a thrown-in schedule or a whole PSAC schedule, is going to be very beneficial for the girls.
How much did you approach this game against Liberty the way that you would have approached it if it were a PSAC game, or how much did you kind of look at it as far as your rotations and playing time and that sort of thing as just that, an exhibition game?
Both. I mean, I think I planned for, I had this whole plan in my head. I had it written down on a piece of paper in my pocket. Like, at the 6-minute mark, I was going to get this person in. This is the lineup I wanted in, and I was trying to calculate their minutes as much as possible because, we've only practiced 17 days going into this, and they haven't played in over a year. So I was trying to, manage their minutes and calculate it, and had this whole game plan going in, and then you start playing, and it's like it's a real live game, and you're up against this team, and all the other stuff just goes out the window. So, but we try to stick to that as much as possible. At least the X and O's part of, like, we wanted to press a little bit, like that kind of stuff. And the only thing we kind of went away from is the calculated minutes.
What was the reaction from the players as the game was going on after the game? Just, I'm sure, a lot of excitement to be in a very competitive game against a Division I opponent and just to be back out on the floor.
It's very, very blessed, very thankful. They were so excited, and they are very appreciative of the opportunity that they have to play a game. Obviously there are teams playing, but for them, like, this is what they wanted. They want to go play somebody else, and they were super excited when they walked in and saw the brand new arena, locker room. Like, this is just something that the experience that they need. They need it, and they were super happy, but they were also very blessed in an opportunity to get out there and play this season.
Two young ladies score over 20 points. Senior forward Sydney Clayton, who you may very well have expected that out of her because of her senior leadership role. Talk to us about her play, but then also sophomore guard Abby Beeman. I know she had a tremendous freshman year, but still a very young player going into a pretty big environment and putting 20 points on the board with 9 rebounds and 7 assists. She had a great game.
Yeah, and the best thing about Sydney Clayton is, you can tell from the first play of the game, if you're going to have to stay on her or if she's just going to lead by example. And we called an ISO play for her, and she went right at it as hard as she can. So aggressive. The first play, she touched the ball and scored. And that's when I'm like, okay, because sometimes you might have to pull that out of her. Like, she might be nonchalant a little bit or try to look to get other people involved before herself. So right off the tip, she was ready to go. She hit a 3. She was hitting her outside shot, and I was screaming at her last week in practice because she can hit that shot, and every time she catches it, sometimes she doesn't even look at the basket. And, so we're trying to pull that game out of her. And so for her to go out there and perform like that against, intimidating 6'5" girl and then another 6'5" coming off the bench. So, I expected it, but I didn't know I was going to get it from the get-go. I thought I might have to get on her a little bit, but she's one heck of a player. Probably, I feel like the best post player, in the PSAC. So that was great to see. And Abby, she's a gamer. She doesn't surprise me with anything that she does. And some of the shots that she hits behind the 3-point line, step backs and all that, people were like, oh, that was lucky. And that has nothing to do with luck. Like, that's just skill, and she does it every single game, every single practice. So if they work extremely hard at their game, so it pays off for them. But she was so excited. She gets everybody else involved, and she was our leading rebounder, so that says a lot.
You mentioned trying to create those building blocks. A game on Saturday, a Division III opponent in a Southern Virginia University. What do you expect to see from your team on Saturday, and what do you expect Southern Virginia to be able to bring to the Butcher Center?
Just somebody else to play. I think that we need to have the same intensity. And I think that's something that we have to focus on, the same intensity, the communication, get fired up for an and one, all that stuff that you saw on Sunday. Like, we anticipate the show on Saturday. We'll be lucky to play 6 games this spring, so they're not going to waste an opportunity. So I think they'll be fired up, ready to play. And, I think Southern Virginia is a very good Division III team, and they're in the same exact boat. They've played, I think, 3 games coming into our game, so they're going to look up to it like we kind of looked up to Liberty. And, that's the message I'm going to send to our girls. Like, they've been told their whole, careers that they can compete with Division IIs, just like I tell my girls we can compete at the Division I level. So they're going to be pumped up, ready to play us, and I expect them to come out and, make us work.
And just to clarify, based on what we talked about last week, this is going to be a game in the stat book, correct?
Yes, correct. Mm-hmm.
So looking to pick up that victory. and trying to do it at home. Give us an idea of home court advantage, but at the same time, how different it's going to be to not be able to have the full array of spectators.
Yeah, I think, any time that you can play on your home court, whether you have fans or not, it's going to be a little bit of an advantage. And but we love our home court, and, our girls are extremely excited just to have some of their family and parents come. So I think they're going to be pumped up. You won't see all the bleachers out or anything by any means, and but we're still going to have a crowd, and I know the parents that are coming are going to be super, super loud, and they're going to do their part to make it feel like there's 700 people in here like a normal game. So I'm excited. Our girls are excited. I'm excited for you guys to be there. We're ready to play again.
Is that the only crowd that will be allowed, just the parents and those involved around the team as far as players and coaches?
They are opening up for students only. So no outside. It's not open to the community or public, but if students have to contact our administration if they want to attend and, come, they're limited to, I think, 100 students on top of our players' pass list, and then we gave Southern Virginia a pass list as well. So
Center courtside, Avery Newport is our sideline reporter today. We'll get his thoughts on the matchup for today. This is Shepherd Ram basketball on TV 10.
Erie Insurance says here's to the grown-ups who move, mortgage, mow, and still bust a move. But does your home insurance still fit? Erie helps you protect the home you've grown into, all at fair prices that are often less than the other guys. So how do you find the right coverage? Magic. Nope. Local independent agents who get to know you like this.
Your local Erie agent in Martinsburg is Smallwood & Small Insurance. Get a quote at smallwoodandsmall.com.
Erie Insurance.
Craving lunch or dinner? The Cider Press restaurant inside Taylor's Farm Market has what you're craving. Awarded one of the 101 most unique places to eat in West Virginia, the Cider will fill you up with their delicious fresh orchard panini, mouth-watering smoker burger, farmer's daughter Cobb salad, and more. The Cider Press also serves a wide selection of craft beer and hard ciders. The Cider Press, serving lunch and dinner daily and where the food is fresh. You'll feel right at home. Now offering online ordering at ciderpressdeliandgrill.com.
The Palace Lounge in Martinsburg offers hand-cut, locally sourced steaks, fresh seafood, and sandwiches with great daily specials like 75-cent wings all day Monday, prime rib on Tuesday, New York strip on Wednesday, and chef specials every Friday and Saturday. Ask for the lunch punch card and have lunch on the Palace Lounge on Edwin Miller Boulevard. And don't forget the Big Apple Lounge on Sater Drive in Inwood.
Ever try to collect on an insurance claim? Perhaps a homeowner's claim, auto accident, or fire. Insurance companies collect money from you for protection should something bad happen. And when it does, they don't want to pay, or they offer too little. At Mansion Ferretti, we have an attorney who worked defending insurance companies and knows all the dirty tricks they play to deny or lowball your claim. Call us today for help in getting what you really deserve. Mansion Ferretti, when you need justice.
Welcome back into the Butcher Center. Matt Crawford here with you for TV 10 Sports. We're now going to send it down courtside with Avery Newport as he will give us his analysis of what he expects from today, and we may even hear from Shepherd head coach Jenna Eckelberry. Avery?
Guys, I'm here with Coach Eckelberry. Coach, what are your thoughts on today's game?
Excited. We're ready to go. It's good to be out on our home floor, see fans in the stands, and our girls are ready. We don't get too many of these this season, so we're ready to go, and my thoughts are let's kick some butt.
All right, Coach. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Avery. We'll be going down to Avery throughout the game today for what is going on down courtside. A unique setup that we expected. The benches, not what you're used to. Usually it's anywhere from 15 to 20 chairs that go side by side. This a little scattered. We've seen this on the Division I level. If you've watched college basketball at all this year, it's pretty much the normal now in COVID sports. 3 rows of stands, or 3 rows of bleachers, I should say, for the players on the sideline. Both teams are off the floor, and we are getting ready for the national anthem. Let's go ahead and send it back to the studio, take our final 2-minute timeout. When we come back, we'll get starting lineups and the opening tip here from Shepherdstown. This is Shepherd Ram basketball on TV 10.
It's one of the toughest times you'll ever face when someone close to you passes away. It's a swirl of papers to sign and arrangements to be made, all while you're dealing with grief. At Brown Funeral Home, we encourage you to pre-plan. Pre-planning not only makes things easier for you, it protects you from rising costs. At Brown Funeral Home, our families are precious to us, and so are yours. Brown Funeral Home in Martinsburg, Inwood, and Charlestown, Ranson.
The Palace Lounge in Martinsburg offers hand-cut, locally sourced steaks, fresh seafood, and sandwiches with great daily specials like 75-cent wings all day Monday, prime rib on Tuesday, New York strip on Wednesday, and chef specials every Friday and Saturday. Ask for the lunch punch card and have lunch on the Palace Lounge on Edwin Miller Boulevard. And don't forget the Big Apple Lounge on Sater Drive in Inwood.
Erie Insurance says here's to the grown-ups who move, mortgage, mow, and still bust a move. But does your home insurance still fit? Erie helps you protect the home you've grown into, all at fair prices that are often less than the other guys. So how do you find the right coverage? Magic. Nope. Local independent agents who get to know you like this.
Your local Erie agent in Martinsburg is Smallwood & Small Insurance. Get a quote at smallwoodandsmall.com.
Erie Insurance.
Babe, I'm hungry.
Where do you want to go?
I don't know. You pick.
Chinese?
No.
Erie Insurance says here's to the grown-ups who move, mortgage, mow, and still bust a move. But does your home insurance still fit? Erie helps you protect the home you've grown into, all at fair prices that are often less than...
Welcome back into the Butcher Center. We're just about ready for tip-off, but first let's get the starting lineups. First for the Knights of Southern Virginia, number 11, Alyssa McCroll. She's a freshman guard from Longmont, Colorado. And I know it's far away. We'll get to even further away on the Southern Virginia team before it's all said and done. Number 12, Chiara Ballum. She is a junior guard from Chantilly, Virginia. Number 20, Amanda Wood, a senior guard forward from Ashburnham, Massachusetts. That's a tongue twister for you. Number 24, Eliza Galbraith. She is a freshman forward from Ritzville, Washington. And number 30, Gretchen Olson. She is a freshman guard from Salem, Oregon. Lynette Schroeder is in her second season. Her assistant coach, her husband, Brett Schroeder, a husband-wife combination. Now on to the Shepherd University Rams. They are in front of us in the white uniforms. We expect to see a pretty standard starting lineup for them. From Ridgely, West Virginia, number 4, Abby Beeman, again just a sophomore, led the Rams in shooting a season ago. Number 14, a guard, junior from York, Pennsylvania, Hannah Myers. Along with guard number 22, Jordan Smith from Manassas, Virginia. Smith, just a sophomore as well. Number 24, Sydney Clayton, a senior forward from Frederick, Maryland. And number 25, Marley McLaughlin, the pride of Haymarket, Virginia, a 5'8" senior guard as well. So the starting five for Shepherd goes like this: Beeman, Myers, Smith, Clayton, and McLaughlin. For Southern Virginia, McCrolla, Ballum, Wood, Galbraith, and Olson. For Southern Virginia, they'll be in the maroon uniforms, white numbers and white letters. Knights across the front of those jerseys. And for Shepherd, in the all whites and the blue numbers and letters across the front. Jenna Eckleberry getting one last word in before her team goes out for the jump. And what is a pretty good crowd here at Shepherd, all things considered, in these COVID sports times. Again, about 150 student tickets were available, and then some family tickets for Shepherd student athletes and for Southern Virginia student athletes. There's the tip, controlled by Shepherd. Beeman will bring it across the timeline, and we are underway from Shepherdstown. Beeman taking her time, swings it over to McLaughlin on that left wing. Doesn't use that dribble, sends it to Hannah Myers, now back over to Beeman. Under 20 on that shot clock as we're 15 seconds into the game. Beeman driving right, going to kick it back out, and that's a turnover, intercepted by Elijah Galbraith. Back the other way come the Knights of Southern Virginia. Driving left and blocked by Sidney Clayton on the drive was Gretchen Olsen. Back the other way comes Beeman and the Rams. Abby Beeman straight away. Now we'll back it out and look back to head coach Jenna Eckelberry. Man-to-man defense starting for the Knights. Good ball screen by Clayton. Beeman picks up that dribble, sends it out to McLaughlin. Left wing three. That one rattles around, bounces out. Loose ball rebound for the Knights. Poked away by Hannah Myers, but the Knights able to run it down. That's McCrolla with it. Now sending it over into the left corner. Galbraith with it. She'll drive in the lane going on. Sidney Clayton, underhand shot. That one too short. Rebound by Hannah Myers. Now Beeman into the front court for the Rams. Bounce pass to a cutting Marlon McLaughlin. Some contact. Shot is up, no good. But Marlowe will go to the line for a pair. That foul going to be on Chiara Ballum. First on the team, first on Ballum. Marlon McLaughlin's first foul shot up and good, and Shepherd, a minute and 3 seconds in, gets the first point of the game. Looking at last year's stats, free throws for McLaughlin, just about 69%. Connects on both of those, and Shepherd has the 2-0 lead. Shepherd showing a little bit of press, but easily broken for Southern Virginia. It was Olsen with it, now gives it back up. Ballum has it now tightly guarded by Jordan Smith. Bounce pass to McCrolla, doesn't use that dribble. Now Olsen with it straight away. Goes around a ball screen, picks up that dribble, nowhere to go, send it back out. Deep three now from the right side. That one, no good, put up by Amanda Wood. Rebound for Shepherd, and Smith will bring it into the front court. Had McLaughlin open on the right side, didn't pass it, goes up a contested shot. That one, too strong off the back of the iron. Back come the Knights. Wood driving left on Hannah Myers, goes right by Hannah Myers, up and in off the glass for two. We're tied at 2. 8:15 remaining in quarter number 1. Low scoring contest so far. The defense is prevailing. Jordan Smith looking inside for Hannah Myers, brings it down tough under the basket shot, and she stepped on the baseline. Turnover Shepherd. The second turnover of the game. Again, Myers got that really behind the basket on that baseline. A tough pass to make. Shepherd once again showing that press. 4 defenders in that backcourt. Jordan Smith now has the point guard bringing it up. That's McCrolla. Sends it over to Olsen on that PSAC logo. Now on that right side, bring it back up top. Southern Virginia trying to work that offense. Ball screen, a pick and roll attempt, and a traveling violation. Alyssa McCrolla just could not maintain control of the basketball. Would have been tough even if she was able to prevent that travel. A tough angle underneath the basket. First turnover of the game for Southern Virginia. 7:40 on a running first quarter clock here from the Butcher Center. Abby Beeman sends it over to Marlon McLaughlin on that right wing. Now up top to Sidney Clayton, then a bounce pass to Beeman. Beeman, step back three from the left wing. That one too strong off the iron. Goes over the top of the backboard. Southern Virginia Knight ball. Yeah, it's been a defensive battle to start this one. 2.5 minutes gone, and a combined 4 points. As Shepherd once again showing that press. Breaking it with ease here is Ballum, working on Marlon McLaughlin. Now slows it up. Looking to go down low, but nobody home. Everybody pretty much around the arc. Now Olsen in the paint, working on Smith, and that's a traveling violation in the lane. Good defense down low for the sophomore Jordan Smith. Back-to-back possessions with a turnover for the Knights. Shepherd ran basketball. 3 minutes gone from the first quarter in this one. Beeman sends it over to Hannah Myers, now gives it to Marley McLaughlin. McLaughlin goes around a ball screen, and they're going to say a moving screen. Turnover, Shepherd. Something you may expect for Shepherd. Again, just their second game in this COVID kind of season is what we're calling this. An exhibition last weekend against a Division I opponent in Liberty. But you would expect to see some of these growing pains, if you will, to start this. Tough inbounds, but able to corral it in as Amanda Wood now sends it over in the corner. A ball up for grabs, but the Knights able to run it down. Olsen drove in for kicking it back out. Now a good cut blocked away by Sidney Clayton. Cutting down the lane was Gretchen Olsen. Was not able to get that shot up for, was blocked by Clayton. Shepherd basketball. Beeman driving in the lane, puts up a shot. That one blocked on the way up. Clayton trying to save it. It'll go out of bounds and stay. Shepherd Ram basketball. Some substitutions for the Knights. Courtney McCrolla coming in. I'm guessing there is some sort of relation to Alyssa McCrolla. Come from the same town, same last name. I'm not a detective, but seems like there's probably a relation there. Inbound from the second E in Shepherd. Beeman queuing up that inbound. A bounce pass to Sydney Clayton. Clayton backing down McCrolla in there. That one blocked, and will we get a foul going up? Yes, it is. A foul down low, and Clayton will go to the line for two. That one going to go on Courtney McCrolla, her first, team second. Or no, they're going to get that on 24, Eliza Galbraith. Her first, second team foul. Two referees getting together. I think making sure that that one was going up. I don't know why. Or are they changing who the foul is on? I believe that is what. So it will be on 41, Courtney McCrolla. And I thought she was the one in the vicinity of that foul. Clayton will stay at the line, shoot two. The only 2 points for Shepherd today coming from the charity stripe. That one too strong off the back of the iron. We stay deadlocked at 2. 3.5 minutes gone in quarter number 1. Clayton a few dribbles. Second free throw up. That one, nothing but net. Shepherd regains the lead 3-2. Staying with that press. Ballum breaking that press on Marlon McLaughlin. Now a double team. Smith coming in, but the Knights able to break it. Olsen now with it, doesn't use that dribble. Back over to Ballum at that PSAC logo on the far side of the court. Now McCrolla trying to back in on Clayton. Nowhere to go. Looking for a cutting Olsen. Not there. Poked away. And Southern Virginia will keep the basketball. This shot from the left side, that one too strong by Olsen. Back the other way comes Beeman, and the Rams, they have numbers. They give to Sydney Clayton on the middle, and that one should be a traveling violation, and it is. Make that Jordan Smith on the travel. Not sure she was expecting that pass to come her way. Another turnover for Shepherd. A couple more substitutions for the Knights. Shepherd so far has stuck with their starting 5. 4 minutes gone here in quarter number 1. 3-2 is that Shepherd Ram advantage. Shepherd's strong press broken, and now the Knights have numbers. Olsen picks up that dribble. Now a foul line jump shot. That one up and good for Elijah Galbraith. And the Knights take the lead over the Rams 4-3. 5:43 and counting. First quarter here from Shepherdstown. Hannah Myers gives it to Jordan Smith on that left wing, working around a ball screen. Short bounce pass to Sydney Clayton. Looked like she was going to take that foul line jumper, thought better of it, gives it off to Smith. Smith running, floater in the lane, gets it with the right hand. Shepherd takes the lead 5-4. Again, showing that press. Southern Virginia breaks this one pretty easily. Picking up that dribble, now sending it over to Emma Camden. Running the point right now, working to the right. Sends it into that right corner. Now working down low, that's McCrolla with it. Gives it off, and a loose ball going out of bounds. Turnover. Southern Virginia, Shepherd University basketballs. Shepherd using their first substitution of the day. Coming in, number 32, Angela DiLorenzo, the 5'9" junior from Fairmont, West Virginia. A polar bear from Fairmont Senior. Bounce pass on the right side, McLaughlin with it. Sends it back up top, Beeman with it straight away. Couple between the legs, dribbles, driving in, nowhere to go. Sends it back out to Sydney Clayton. Clayton driving in right side, contested shot, high off the glass and in. Somehow Sydney Clayton got that one to fall. Shepherd's lead 7-4. Camden brings it across that timeline for Southern Virginia. Hands it off on that right side. Now Camden gets it back in the right corner. Nowhere to go, poked away by Marley McLaughlin. That one will stay. Knight basketball. 4:31 remaining in quarter number 1. That means we have our under 5 media timeout. Let's take a 1-minute break. We will be back. Shepherd's lead is 7-4, 4:31 remaining in the first. This is Shepherd Ram basketball on TV 10. We're back in 60 seconds.
It's one of the toughest times you'll ever face when someone close to you passes away. It's a swirl of papers to sign and arrangements to be made, all while you're dealing with grief. At Brown Funeral Home, we encourage you to pre-plan. Pre-planning not only makes things easier for you, it protects you from rising costs. At Brown Funeral Home, our families are precious to us, and so are yours. Brown Funeral Home in Martinsburg, Inwood, and Charlestown, Ranson.
WVU Medicine introduces a new minimally invasive hysterectomy surgery to our area. V-Notes is an advanced gynecologic technique that provides many benefits to patients, such as shorter hospital stays, less post-operative pain, faster recoveries, and no visible scars. Dr. Aaron Miller and Dr. Lori Tucker with WVU Medicine OBGYN in Martinsburg are the only OBGYNs in the Baltimore, Washington metropolitan area currently offering this cutting-edge procedure. WVU Medicine, the future of surgery is here.
4:31 remaining in quarter number one. 7-4 is the Shepherd lead, and let's send it down courtside. Avery Newport.
Matt, some of my early first quarter observations are that the Rams have been playing very active defense so far. They've had active hands, they played very aggressively, and they're getting steals and turning them into offensive opportunities. However, they're struggling to finish some of those offensive opportunities, but they're locking up the lane on defense. No easy offense for Southern Virginia.
Thank you, Avery. Southern Virginia basketball. Working on that right side, and I believe we're going to get an offensive foul. We will. A little arm bar down low. Turnover for Southern Virginia. Shepherd basketball coming in the game. Maddie White as well out of that timeout for Shepherd. Number 3 in white, the 5'11 junior from Hamilton, Virginia. McLaughlin with it on that right wing. Goes opposite ball screen. Now puts up the contested jump shot from 8 feet. Gets it to go. Marlon McLaughlin extends the Shepherd lead to 5, 9-4. Just over 4 minutes left in quarter number one. Shepherd backing off that press just a little bit. Bringing it across the timeline is Anna Singer. Now with it is Olsen. Working down low. Putting it up in a foul down low. Amanda Wood driving on 2 Shepherd defenders. We'll see who they get the foul on. That's going to go on number 32, Angela DiLorenzo, her first, team's second. Amanda Wood stands at the line 4-2. First foul shot, that one up and through. So far on the season through 4 games. 50% from the line. Now make that 60%. 3 for 5. Second one up, rattles around, no good. It'll go back down to 50%. Ball on the deck, and Sydney Clayton follows it to the deck, but gets it to Marlon McLaughlin, who brings it into the front court. Double team, McLaughlin trap, it breaks it. Now driving right side, bounce pass to DiLorenzo. Looking for a shot, nothing there. Sends it back out to Abby Beeman. Beeman stumbling a little bit. Catches herself, and now setting up that Shepherd offense. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Beeman driving in. Kicks on that left side. DiLorenzo, 3, left corner. It's there. 12-5 following the 3 from Angela DiLorenzo. Shepherd's offense starting to pick up. Cutting Olsen goes off of her fingertips, and Maddie White able to run it down. Shepherd working quickly into the front court. Abby Beeman picks up that dribble. DiLorenzo with it on that left wing. Sends it back to Beeman. Beeman looking to drive in. A crossover going in. Contested shot put up. Never even hit the rim, but Sydney Clayton bounces it back out. Marlon McLaughlin takes the 15-foot jump shot. That one up and in from the left side. 14-5. Shepherd's advantage. Shepherd showing a little bit more of that press again. Southern Virginia able to break it. Barrett Jessup running the point right now. Picks that dribble up. Sends it across to Gretchen Olsen. Olsen working around a ball screen. Looking for somebody down low. Nobody there. Now a 3 straight away. That one up and good. 3 straight away for Amanda Wood. And a much-needed basket for Southern Virginia to slow the bleeding just a bit. Shepherd's lead now 6 at 14-8. 2:15 remaining in quarter number one. Beeman with the basketball. Picks up that dribble. Bounce pass down low to Sydney Clayton. Little up and under move for her. Contested, rolls around and falls. Clayton's shot must have rolled around the rim 3 times before it fell. And Shepherd's offense continuing to improve throughout this first quarter. Runner on the left side. That one up and good off the glass for Gretchen Olson. And first 5 minutes of this first quarter, couldn't buy a basket. Now they're coming at will for both sides. McLaughlin with it on that right wing. Goes around a ball screen. A pick and roll. Maddie White going to the basket. Off the glass and in. 18-10. Now the Shepherd lead. Using that press, a dangerous pass. Olsen able to bring it in. Beeman, I think if she was looking, probably could have picked that basketball off. It would have been an easy layup on the left side of the basket. Little up and under, down low. Lessing driving in. A tie-up. Down low, that'll stay. Knight basketball. Couple of substitutions coming in for Shepherd. Kara Miner, along with Mackenzie Freeze. .115 remaining in quarter number one. Shepherd's lead is at 8. Ball staying with the Knights. Bounce pass to a cutting Olsen off the inbound. Back of the iron, no good. A easy look opportunity. I think she was amazed how wide open she was off the inbound. Back the other way comes Freeze. Driving in, picks up that dribble. Now sends it to DiLorenzo on that left wing. Thought about the three. She'll drive instead. Driving in, contact made. Angela DiLorenzo going to the line for 2. That foul on number 34. Rayanne Lessing, her first. First foul shot up and good for DiLorenzo. Looking at her stats from last year. 9 for 11 from the charity stripe, just under 82%. That one off the front of the iron, no good. Rebound for Southern Virginia. They'll work it back the other way. Under a minute left to play in quarter number one. 19-10 is the Shepherd lead. Wood had it momentarily, working left to right. Some contact on the far side away from the basket. That's going to be the second foul. Angela DiLorenzo. Third for Shepherd. Inbound will come just in front of the Shepherd bench. Jordan Smith going to the scorer's table. I would imagine she would come in, or Coach Eckelberry would like to get her in before the end of the first quarter. A dangerous pass. DiLorenzo almost intercepts it, but Gretchen Olsen right there to corral it in. Little hesitation driving in, and a double dribble, a turnover as Rayanne Lessing. It's a good move going up and under, driving to the basket. Once you pick up that dribble, can't put it back down. 2 seconds separating the shot and game clock, so for all intents and purposes, Shepherd can pretty much hold for the last shot if they so choose, and it looks like that's what they're going to do. Is Beeman looking back at Coach Janet Eckelberry, saying what that final play call will be for quarter number one. Beeman working to the right. She'll put up a three from straightaway. That one good. Worked around a ball screen set from Kara Miner, and the straightaway three, nothing but net for Beeman, and she almost intercepts it going back the other way. Ball goes out of bounds with 0.1 second left. Well, that would have been good offense to defense transition for Abby Beeman. 0.1 the inbound, and no shot put up at all for Galbraith. And we are through the first quarter of action here from Shepherdstown. And the Rams a 12-point advantage, 22-10. We'll have the second quarter of action when we come back after this 1-minute timeout. Again, after one, it's Shepherd 22 and Southern Virginia 10. We're back in 60 seconds. This is Shepherd Ram basketball on TV 10.
Craving lunch or dinner? The Cider Press restaurant inside Taylor's Farm Market has what you're craving. Awarded one of the 101 most unique places to eat in West Virginia, the Cider will fill you up with their delicious fresh orchard panini, mouth-watering smoker burger, farmer's daughter Cobb salad, and more. The Cider Press also serves a wide selection of craft beer and hard ciders. The Cider Press, serving lunch and dinner daily and where the food is fresh. You'll feel right at home. Now offering online ordering at Cider Press Deli and Grill.
Erie Insurance says here's to the grown-ups who move, mortgage, mow, and still bust a move. But does your home insurance still fit? Erie helps you protect the home you've grown into, all at fair prices that are often less than the other guys. So how do you find the right coverage? Magic. Nope. Local independent agents who get to know you like this.
Your local Erie agent in Martinsburg is Smallwood & Small Insurance. Get a quote at smallwoodandsmall.com.
Erie Insurance.
Welcome back into the Butcher Athletic Center. We're on the campus of Shepherd University, where it's the home Rams who hold a 22-10 lead after 1 quarter of action over the Southern Virginia Knights. Let's send it back down courtside. Avery Newport's there.
Matt, the Rams offense did a much better job there after that timeout. They started hitting threes, they began to heat up, and most importantly, they held on to the basketball. They forced turnovers on the defensive end, and they finished opportunities inside. The inside game was very, very good after that timeout. They look to keep that momentum going for the second quarter.
Thank you, Avery. Both teams still at their benches, which are away from it during timeouts. It is unique. The benches are on the baseline in the back corner. Shepherd to our left has 5 seats right next to each other on the baseline, yet the bench right across from us, the seats are staggered 6 feet apart. Interesting look on either end. And in the back right corner is where Southern Virginia has their timeout benches as well. So just a unique setup. Everything just completely different from the last time we were here. Making sure the clock is where it should be. Right before the inbound, Shepherd will receive the basketball to start quarter number 2. A second ticked off the clock that shouldn't have. Trying to reset it back to that 10 minutes, and there it is. Maddie White will send the inbound in. Beeman now brings it into the front court for Shepherd. Bounce pass to Karaminer. Sends it back across the court. Left side to Beeman, looking to drive in. Has that one poked away, goes out of bounds. It'll stay Shepherd basketball, and Beeman just a little too lackadaisical with that dribble. Well out in front. Shepherd lucky to keep the basketball. Baseline inbound. Sends it back out. Freeze with it straight away. And then foul down low. And that one going to be a defensive foul. Again, a little bit of that arm bar into the back. Alyssa McCullough, her first foul. First in this quarter for Southern Virginia. Smith gets that inbound and a traveling violation, and the basketball doesn't lie. There's the turnover for Shepherd. It'll go back the other way to the Knights of Southern Virginia. Inbound to McCullough. Working back and forth, almost a slalom course in that backcourt. Now brings it across the timeline. Trying to work on Jordan Smith. Good tight defense. Olsen now with it on that right side. Back out top, Bollum with it. Abby Beeman, good defense on her. Bollum driving left side. Nowhere to go with it. Has to pick up the basketball. Now driving right, blocked down low. That block from Karaminer. Driving in was Eliza Galbraith. Had that one blocked, and now Abby Beeman back the other way. She'll try the 3 just right of straightaway. That one too strong off the back of the iron. And back comes Southern Virginia. Numbers working down low. Galbraith had it momentarily, poked away. Now a loose ball out of bounds. It'll stay Southern Virginia basketball. Freeze running after it on that far side, just in front of the Shepherd bench. Shepherd, great defense on the inbound. It was about 4.5 seconds of the 5 seconds you're allowed. Olsen working around the ball screen. That one poked away. Running it down is Smith, and now 3-on-0 as Miner gets it on the right side off the glass and in. 24-10 is Shepherd's lead. Now Southern Virginia breaking the press in an open layup opportunity. Off the glass on the left side is Amanda Wood. Up and in. It's the best we've seen the Knights break Shepherd's press all game so far. Beeman working around a ball screen. Uses that right-hand dribble, now switches to the left. Karaminer gets that pass, an open 3. She decided not to take it on the right side. Instead, takes a few dribbles in. That one too strong off the glass. No good. Southern Virginia back the other way. Driving in loose ball, Wood able to corral it somehow around 3 white jerseys. And now we get a foul down low. We'll see which Ram that foul goes on. Karaminer going to pick up her first foul of the game, the first of the quarter as well for Shepherd. Each team with 1 foul so far in quarter number 2. We're almost 2 minutes gone. Inbound goes right underneath the basket, poked away. Smith was right there, not able to hang on to the basketball. The Knights will keep possession right underneath the basket. Something I've noticed so far in this one, if they get a baseline inbound, their play is to somehow get somebody right on the right side of that basket on the low block, and they've done it pretty well so far. This one, they have to go outside. Now driving in is Ballum for kicking it back out. A three ball high off the glass of that one, and no good for McCrolla, but an offensive rebound opportunity. She gets it in the lane, a turnaround jump shot, that one no good. But Courtney McCrolla able to get a second offensive rebound, so 3 opportunities there, and Southern Virginia finally gets one in the bottom of the basket. Marley McLaughlin, right side, that 3 up and good for McLaughlin. Or will they say that's just a long 2? 2 just on the scoreboard right now, 26-14. Turnover for Southern Virginia, Shepherd basketball. .7:35 remaining in the first half here from Shepherdstown. Inbound goes to Beeman. Beeman going to slowly bring it into the front court for the Rams. Working right around the ball screen set by Sydney Clayton. Driving in a pass well over the head of Jordan Smith. Beeman driving right, looking to kick it out for a 3, similar to what we see in the NBA. Just about every possession in this day and age. A turnover for Shepherd. The Knights now into the front court. Ballum has it straight away, now working right on Jordan Smith. Nowhere to go, driving baseline. She has to bring it back out. Wood has it, a 3 from the right wing. That one's short off the front of the iron. Getting the rebound is Jordan Smith. She'll try to break a 2-on-1. A little Euro step. That one too strong off the back of the iron. Probably would have been smart to bring that one back out. She is able to get her own offensive rebound, and now Beeman with the basketball just inside that timeline. Good crossover dribble going around a ball screen set by Sydney Clayton. Beeman driving in, nowhere to go. Has to kick it back out. Straightaway 3. Marlon McLaughlin got it. That one, a 3 for sure. Her last shot she hit must have been the longest 2 you ever seen. 29-14, 6:33 remaining in quarter number 2. A cutting Olsen gets it down low in the low block, but Sydney Clayton right there, good defense. McCrolla gets that loose ball down low, and we have a foul on the shot. And Courtney McCrolla going to go to the line for 2. Minor and Clayton were both there. We'll see who that foul goes on. I believe that's going to be Kara Minor. It is her second, team's second. Courtney McCrolla going to the line for 2. A quick substitution first. So far, 3 for 4 on the season from the charity stripe. Make that 4 for 5, 80% now on the season. This is game number 5 for the Knights. As that second foul shot short off the front of the iron. Hannah Myers gets that rebound. Now Free's going to take it into the front court. 6:17, 6:16, 6:15 remaining before the half here from the Butcher Center. McLaughlin, a crossover dribble, driving left off the glass. Too strong off the front of the iron. Now back the other way for Southern Virginia. Olsen picks up that dribble in a dangerous location. Now sends it into that right corner. Camden there. Bounce pass down low to McCrolla. Courtney McCrolla puts up a tough shot. That one off the side of the rim, no good. Smith working quickly into the offensive end. Poked away by McCrolla, getting back on defense. It'll be a baseline inbound for the Rams. Mackenzie Freeze at inbound on the first. Ian Shepard to our right. Inbound goes to Sydney Clayton on that foul line. She'll put up that foul line jump shot too strong off the back of the iron. Loose ball goes out of bounds just in front of the Southern Virginia bench. And that's going to go back to the Knights with 5:40 remaining before the half. Shepard doubling up on the score so far, 30-15. The Knights into the offensive end, a double team. Having to pick up her dribble was Jessup, but able to work that basketball around. A 3-ball from the right wing. That one no good for Emma Camden. Shepard rebound. Myers now with the basketball, working it into the front court. Sends it over to Freeze. Left side, thought about the three, little hesitation, driving left, underhand scoop shot. That one too short off the side of the iron. Loose ball. It'll stay Ram basketball. 5:17 remaining in quarter number 2. Shepherd looking for that drive and kick out so far a lot in this game. And that's kind of the way the basketball is transitioning. At just about every level now is looking for the drive and kick out and hopefully an open three. Sydney Clayton working around a couple of defenders, goes up with the shot on the right side. Contact made, and Clayton will go to the line for 2. That foul on Courtney McCraw, that's her second. Team's second as well. Or make that team's 6th, rather. Foul shot for Clayton. That one up and good. Sydney Clayton in the exhibition game last weekend went 3 for 4 from the foul line. Second foul shot, that one up and through. Quick whistle and a substitution before the inbound, as Jordan Smith will take a seat. Coming in looks like a 12, and it is. That is freshman Madison Mertz, North Hagerstown High School graduate. Marlon McLaughlin gets a steal off the inbound. Looking to drive in the lane. She will drive right side, off the window and in. And a quick timeout taken by Southern Virginia head coach Lynette Schroeder. She's seen enough of what her team's doing defensively. Let's step away, take a 60-second timeout as well. We're back with 5:04 remaining in quarter number 2. Shepherd's lead 34-15. We're back in 60 seconds.
They're my closest friends. We've been through a lot together. Seeing our kids off to college, Kelly losing her mom, my 50th birthday, I trust them with so much. So when it came to my finances, I trusted Kelly's referral to her Ameriprise advisor. Beth gives me the comprehensive advice that helps me feel confident my financial future is secure. With the right financial advisor, life can be brilliant. Ameriprise Financial.
The February closeout sales event is on at Apple Valley Chevrolet Toyota. This is one event you don't want to miss out on. It's the end of the month and the deals have never been better and the savings have never stacked up more. We'll even be open this Sunday to make sure we don't miss out on any deal. That's right, stop in this Sunday from 11 to 4 to get that new or used vehicle you need. And don't forget, all new vehicles come with our lifetime powertrain warranty and free scheduled maintenance. So hurry in this weekend for the February closeout sales event at Apple Valley Chevrolet Toyota, located on Foxcroft Avenue in Martinsburg. Online at applevalleychevy.com or applevalleytoyota.com. Apple Valley, where it's always a better deal.
Defense led to fast break opportunities for the Rams offense. However, they need more offensive rebounds if they want to increase their lead. Matt?
Thank you, Avery. It'll be a baseline inbound for Southern Virginia out of their timeout. Not sure if that one transitioned into the under 5 media timeout. We will see. A deep Hail Mary pass to that one. Run down by Emma Camden in the front court, but good Shepherd defense and transition defense, and Myers there to poke the basketball away. Clayton getting it out to Freeze now in the front court. Brings it back towards that jump circle, using that left-hand dribble. Good defense by Shiara Ballum. Driving right as Freeze, nowhere to go. Sends it back out to Hannah Myers. That long two, too strong off the back of the iron. Rebound down low for Galbraith. Now bringing it into the front court is Ballum. Working left side, a dangerous pass. Corralled in by Galbraith. And another double dribble. It's the second double dribble we've seen in this first half. By this level of basketball, you sometimes go 3-4 weeks without seeing a double dribble. We've seen 2 here in the first half. Beeman once again running the point. Brings it across the timeline into the offensive end for Shepherd. McLaughlin out with it on that right wing. Picks up that dribble, now sends it to Clayton. Clayton a bounce pass to Beeman. Beeman working around a ball screen set by Sydney Clayton. Floater in the lane with the right hand, up and good. 36-15. 4 minutes remaining before the half, and contact made. A slight bump from Abby Beeman. And they're going to say a trip. And Abby Beeman will pick up her first foul. Third team foul for Shepherd in the quarter. Sideline inbound just in front of our broadcast location. Barrett Jessup sends it inbound in. She now gets it back on that left wing, looking down low. That one deflected on its way down, but finds its recipient. Up and under move with the left hand off the glass. Good move down low by Malay Dye. First time we've called her name tonight. A senior from West Richland, Washington. We'll get into the conference Southern Virginia's in here in a moment as Beeman drives left. Too strong off the glass. Back the other way for the Knights. Southern Virginia working down low. That ball poked away. Good defense by Hannah Myers. Now back the other way is Beeman. Bounce pass to a cutting. I believe that's Marlon McLaughlin. No, make that Madison Mertz. Connects on the left-handed layup. And Shepherd dominating on both ends of the floor right now, 38-17, 3 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. Some fancy dribbling getting into the front court. Ballin with it, now sending it deep into that right corner. Working down low, that one intercepted by Abby Beeman, and she will quickly work it into the front court. Shepherd's got a 3-on-1 advantage. McLaughlin lost the dribble just a little bit, has to send it back out where Abby Beeman can start the offense again. Driving in, looking for Clayton down low. She has it. Contested shot up and good for Sydney Clayton. Shepherd's lead now 40-17, and this is what you expected in this matchup. Knight basketball. Right side is Jessup. Picks up that dribble. Now it's Bollum with it working right side. A contested runner. That one missing everything. Sydney Clayton, an easy rebound. Quickly up to Beeman. Beeman finds McLaughlin cutting on the right side. That one too strong. Does not fall. Rebound for Singer, who now brings it into the front court. That one poked away for Hannah Myers. Myers able to run it down just before going out of bounds. Working right side, now picks up that dribble. Sends it back out. And now Marlon McLaughlin has it just in front of us in the PSAC logo. Under 2 to play in the first half here from Shepherdstown. The Ram lead 40-17. Abby Beeman, a behind-the-back dribble to get away from a defender. Works around a ball screen. Driving in. Floater on the right side. Up and good. Abby Beeman. And another timeout taken on the floor. That one taken by Southern Virginia. From what we're, no, make that Shepherd. Jenna Eckleberry calling that timeout, trying to get some substitutions in, it looked like, before the half. Let's send it back to the station. Take a 30-second break, just 30 seconds. Back at the studio, and we're back with 1:36 remaining before the half. This is Shepherd Ram Basketball on TV 10.
Trips Floor Sanding and Berkeley Fashion Flooring has restored hardwood floors and solid premier flooring in this area for over 25 years, providing a wide range of services, including floor sanding and refinishing and floor coverings. When you're looking for reliable professional flooring services from a company you can trust, you can count on us. Schedule a visit to our well-stocked showroom today, then get a free estimate on your flooring project.
Back out of the timeout. Southern Virginia basketball. Under 90 seconds. Now left in quarter number 2. Dye working down low. Not able to get a shot up, but does find a cutting. Alyssa McCrolla. She finishes on the left side with the left hand. 42-19 is Shepherd's lead. Beeman now with the basketball. Working right around a ball screen set by Minor. Picks up that dribble, now sends it back around the horn. Angela DiLorenzo with it, now on the right wing. Picks up that dribble, now gets it back to Abby Beeman. Beeman works around a ball screen set by Kara Minor, now working left side. 2 players there. Minor able to come down with it. Tries to find Beeman down low. That one poked out of bounds with 6 seconds remaining on the shot clock. 50.9 on the game clock. Shepherd will keep the basketball. Beeman sets up that inbound. Inbound goes to Minor. Minor works around a defender, an open shot, and a little too strong. As Minor now a little doubled over. Not sure if there was and yeah, Sydney Clayton quickly going to the scores table. I'm not sure whether it was a poke in the eye, if it was what the issue was, but Kara Minor coming out of the ball game. Sydney Clayton will now re-enter. Abby Beeman set to inbound. 15 seconds is the difference between the shot and game clock. So Shepherd cannot hold for the last shot. Beeman driving in right, picks up that dribble. Now tries a short jump shot. That one off the front of the iron, no good. Loose ball. And now a jump ball in the lane. That'll be Southern Virginia basketball. Shot clock is off with 20.8. I think that 28.6 remaining before the half. So the Knights can hold for the last shot. Let's see if they do. Camden into the front court. Bounce pass down low, loose ball. McCraw not able to run it down. Wood with it on that left wing, a little hesitation. Sends it back out to McCraw on that left corner. Brings it back around, and a lazy pass picked off by Abby Beeman with 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Layup, up and good just before the horn sounds for the half. And that is how you put an exclamation point on a very good first half for the Shepherd Rams. 44-19 is their lead at the half. We now are going to send it down to Avery Newport. He's got head coach Jenna Eckleberry going into the half with thoughts on the first half.
Guys, I'm here with Coach Eckleberry again. Coach, your defense was stifling in the first half. Lots of blocks, lots of turnovers, only 19 points allowed. How do you keep up that intensity in the second half?
Yeah, I thought our intensity, the pressure, I don't necessarily think our press was very good, but it was effective, and that's what we wanted to do. I told the girls at the end of the first quarter, yeah, the good part is we only gave up 10 points, but the way we gave up the points was not very good. We couldn't stop them one-on-one, and they were getting beat, and we had to force help, and we need to stay in front of the ball. So, but our energy, everything's good. I thought we were getting good looks in the first quarter at the beginning of the game as well. It just wasn't going in. So, we'll see what we can do when we come back out.
All right, Coach, thank you.
Thank you.
Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Avery, and thank you, Coach Eckleberry. We'll hear from Avery throughout the second half, and we'll hear some post-game thoughts with Coach Eckleberry at the conclusion of this one. Let's send it back to the studio, take a 2-minute timeout. When we come back, we will analyze the first half a bit. We'll also take a look around college basketball, what's going on with some scores in Division I and any Division II basketball being played today. Shepherd's Old Conference, the Mountain East, a full season is what they're trying to accomplish. We'll take a look around the Mountain East as well. Also stats from the first half of this one. That all coming up in the halftime show. But first, this 2-minute timeout. After the first 2 quarters, Shepherd's lead over Southern Virginia University, 44-19. This is Shepherd Ram basketball on TV 10.
Craving lunch or dinner? The Cider Press restaurant inside Taylor's Farm Market has what you're craving. Awarded one of the 101 most unique places to eat in West Virginia, the Cider will fill you up with their delicious fresh orchard panini, mouth-watering smoker burger, farmer's daughter Cobb salad, and more. The Cider Press also serves a wide selection of craft beer and hard ciders. The Cider Press, serving lunch and dinner daily and where the food is fresh. You'll feel right at home. Now offering online ordering at Cider Press Deli and Grill.
Erie Insurance says here's to the grown-ups who move, mortgage, mow, and still bust a move. But does your home insurance still fit? Erie helps you protect the home you've grown into, all at fair prices that are often less than the other guys. So how do you find the right coverage? Magic. Nope. Local independent agents who get to know you like this.
Your local Erie agent in Martinsburg is Smallwood & Small Insurance. Get a quote at smallwoodandsmall.com.
Erie Insurance.
Trips Floor Sanding and Berkeley Fashion Flooring has restored hardwood floors and solid premier flooring in this area for over 25 years, providing a wide range of services, including floor sanding and refinishing and floor coverings. When you're looking for reliable, professional flooring services from a company you can trust, you can count on us. Schedule a visit to our well-stocked showroom today, then get a free estimate on your flooring project.
Looking to buy a home in the Eastern Panhandle? Having trouble getting your house sold? Then call Chris Ross and the Milestone Real Estate Group at Keller Williams. A Martinsburg High School graduate, Chris knows the local market, and he's proven it as the #1 real estate team in West Virginia in 2019. Milestone Real Estate Group at Keller Williams. Phone 304-579-7349 or go to callchrisross.com. Let's celebrate your real estate milestone together.
44-19, Shepherd's lead after the first half here from the Butcher Center over Southern Virginia University. You might have expected this one. It was a slow start for both teams offensively. It took a minute for the first point of the game to be scored, and that came from the foul line for Shepherd. Shepherd, from that point on, really didn't look back. The only lead that Southern Virginia has had in this game was early on in that first quarter when they had a 5-4 advantage. Shepherd, the very next possession, took the lead back, and they have not looked back since. The defense, as Avery pointed out just before taking our last break, the defense has been stifling for Shepherd, and the offense has definitely picked up. 44 points is what you would expect in this matchup. Taking nothing away from Southern Virginia, we still have a half of basketball left to play. But an 0-4 Division III basketball team who has struggled to score, that this is what you would expect this game to look like after the first half. And Shepherd, take away the first 2 minutes of the game offensively from that point on, has really lived up to every expectation I had for them today. Again, we'll see what happens in this second half, and we'll see what kind of adjustments Jenna Eckleberry will make. I'm not sure game plan-wise, but maybe see what kind of adjustments she'll make personnel-wise. We saw a lot of different players get in the game in that first half. I would imagine that you will see the same in the second half. With that being said, those stars and that starting five still trying to take advantage of every opportunity that they get when they're going to be on the floor this spring. Shepherd, again, we mentioned exhibition game against Liberty last week. They have 3 more contests on the schedule. Every one of these games that they are, for every one of the opponents they're playing from here on out, it is a home and home. So Southern Virginia in town today. They will travel to Southern Virginia on Thursday. That'll be a 6 o'clock tip for that one from Buena Vista, Virginia. That is the location of Southern Virginia University. Again, the tip time for that one is 6 o'clock. Then it'll be a PSAC matchup coming up on the 9th of March against IUP, Indiana University of Pennsylvania. That will be right here at the Butcher Athletic Center. We will not be able to bring you coverage of that one due to a contractual obligation with our high school basketball coverage, but we will definitely keep you up to date on scores from that one as we get them. And then Shepherd right now on the schedule finishes at IUP on Saturday the 13th. That is a 2 o'clock tip, and that is the schedule right now for the Shepherd University Rams. Men's games-wise, we have not received any information on if the men will get in any games before April. We understand from Coach Namlick that it may not be until April before they're able to get on the floor for any competitive action. We will keep you up to date on that as well. Some entertainment here at the half for the family and limited students here at the Butcher Center. But again, a good crowd, all things considered, on this Saturday evening in the Eastern Panhandle. All right, another 2-minute break to take. When we come back, we'll take a look at scores from around college basketball, Division I and Division II. And before the second half starts, we will take a look at some stats from the first half as well. That coming up after this 2-minute timeout. Again, at the half, it is Shepherd 44, Southern Virginia 19. This is Shepherd Ram Basketball on TV 10. We're back in 2 minutes.
Craving lunch or dinner? The Cider Press restaurant inside Taylor's Farm Market has what you're craving. Awarded one of the 101 most unique places to eat in West Virginia, the Cider will fill you up with their delicious fresh orchard panini, mouth-watering smoker burger, farmer's daughter Cobb salad, and more. The Cider Press also serves a wide selection of craft beer and hard ciders. The Cider Press, serving lunch and dinner daily and where the food is fresh. You'll feel right at home. Now offering online ordering at Cider Press Deli and Grill.
Erie Insurance says here's to the grown-ups who move. mortgage, mow, and still bust a move. But does your home insurance still fit? Erie helps you protect the home you've grown into, all at fair prices that are often less than the other guys. So how do you find the right coverage? Magic. Nope. Local independent agents who get to know you like this.
Your local Erie agent in Martinsburg is Smallwood & Small Insurance. Get a quote at smallwoodandsmall.com.
Erie Insurance.
Trips Floor Sanding and Berkeley Fashion Flooring has restored hardwood floors and solid premier flooring in this area for over 25 years, providing a wide range of services, including floor sanding and refinishing and floor coverings. When you're looking for reliable professional flooring services from a company you can trust, you can count on us. Schedule a visit to our well-stocked showroom today, then get a free estimate on your flooring project.
Looking to buy a home in the Eastern Panhandle? Having trouble getting your house sold? Then call Chris Ross and the Milestone Real Estate Group at Keller Williams. A Martinsburg High School graduate, Chris knows the local market, and he's proven it as the #1 real estate team in West Virginia in 2019. Milestone Real Estate Group at Keller Williams. Phone 304-579-7349 or go to callchrisross.com. Let's celebrate your real estate milestone together.
Just under 6 minutes left before the start of the third quarter here from the Butcher Center. Shepherd's lead at the half over Southern Virginia University, 44-19. Let's take a look around college basketball with some scores. We'll start at the D2 level, and we'll stay in the Mountain State for the most part. Let's go with women's games that are final now in the Mountain East Conference. Again, they're playing a full schedule, or at least attempting to at this point, and so far they have been successful. So far, finals from today in women's basketball. All of these games will be the men's and women's doubleheader, so the men's games going on as we speak. Frostburg fell to Fairmont State 97-53 in women's action earlier from Fairmont. It was Concord all over Glenville State 97-86. Notre Dame beating Alderson Broadus 78-62. West Virginia Wesleyan all over Davison Elkins 75-56. Charleston getting the win on the road at West Virginia State 92-80. And Wheeling getting the win over West Liberty 84-74. That is some women's action in Mountain East Conference basketball today. Let's go to the Division I level. The Mountaineers with 6:32 remaining in the second half, all over Kansas State, 55-34. The Mountaineers, number 10 in all of the land this week as we are inching closer to conference tournament time in college basketball. Florida State and North Carolina, a tight one. About 9 minutes left in the second half. Number 11, Florida State, down to UNC, 59-52. Virginia Tech all over Wake Forest. The Hokies, number 16 in the AP Top 25 this week, 82-42 is the lead for the Hokies over the Demon Deacons with 2 minutes left in that one. Number 22, San Diego State, up over Boise State with 5:30 remaining in the game, 49-42. At the half, it is Creighton down by 3 over Xavier, 33-30. Creighton, number 13 this week. The Michigan Wolverines all over the Indiana Hoosiers earlier, 73-57. Michigan will at least hold on to that number 3 spot. A top 25 game in the Big Ten. It was number 5, Illinois, getting the win over number 23, Wisconsin, 74-69. Oklahoma State pulling the upset over state rival and number 7, Oklahoma. The Sooners fall 94-90 to the Oklahoma State Cowboys. Texas Tech beating a higher-ranked Texas, 68-59. Texas Tech 18, Texas 14 in some Big 12 action. In some SEC basketball, number 20 Arkansas doing what they should against LSU, winning 83-75. Auburn pulling the upset of 25 Tennessee, 77-72. And top 25 games later on tonight, number 6 Alabama against Mississippi State. Number 21 Loyola of Chicago, a Cinderella story from the NCAA tournament a few years back. That's a 6 o'clock tip. Tonight, Kansas and Baylor, 17-2 matchup. The Bears just happy to be back on the floor, 8 o'clock tip. And another 8 o'clock tip, number 19 USC taking on Utah. The Trojans looking for their 20th win of the year. In a West Coast game, number 1 Gonzaga looking to stay undefeated against Loyola Marymount. 10 o'clock tip on the West Coast. Another 2-minute break to take. When we come back, we'll take a look at stats from the first half and get you ready for the second half tip from this one. At the half, it is Shepherd 44, Southern Virginia 19. We're back in 2 minutes. This is Shepherd Ram Basketball on TV 10.
Looking to buy a home in the Eastern Panhandle? Having trouble getting your house sold? Then call Chris Ross and the Milestone Real Estate Group at Keller Williams. A Martinsburg High School graduate, Chris knows the local market, and he's proven it as the #1 real estate team in West Virginia in 2019. Milestone Real Estate Group at Keller Williams. Phone 304-579-7349 or go to callchrisross.com. Let's celebrate your real estate milestone together.
Trips Floor Sanding and Berkeley Fashion Flooring has restored hardwood floors and solid premier flooring in this area for over 25 years, providing a wide range of services, including floor sanding and refinishing and floor coverings. When you're looking for reliable professional flooring services from a company you can trust, you can count on us. Schedule a visit to our well-stocked showroom today, then get a free estimate on your flooring project.
Erie Insurance says here's to the grown-ups who move, mortgage, mow, and still bust a move. But does your home insurance still fit? Erie helps you protect the home you've grown into, all at fair prices that are often less than the other guys. So how do you find the right coverage? Magic. Nope. Local independent agents who get to know you like this.
Your local Erie agent in Martinsburg is Smallwood & Small Insurance. Get a quote at smallwoodandsmall.com.
Erie Insurance.
Craving lunch or dinner? The Cider Press restaurant inside Taylor's Farm Market has what you're craving. Awarded one of the 101 most unique places to eat in West Virginia, the Cider will fill you up with their delicious fresh orchard panini, mouth-watering smoker burger, farmer's daughter Cobb salad, and more. The Cider Press also serves a wide selection of craft beer and hard ciders. The Cider Press, serving lunch and dinner daily and where the food is fresh. You'll feel right at home. Now offering online ordering at ciderpressdeliandgrill.com.
Welcome back into the Butcher Center. We're just about ready for the start of the third quarter. Real quick, some stats from the first half team-wise. For Shepherd, they shot 51% from the field, 57% from beyond the arc. For Southern Virginia, just 38% from the field, 1 for 5 from beyond the arc. We'll talk about some individual stats as they come up here in quarter number 3. Shepherd starting with the basketball. Beam on the left side. Sends it down low to Sydney Clayton on the low block. She's looking to drive in. Nowhere to go. Now out to Jordan Smith. She'll try the 3 from the right side. That one no good. Loose ball and a foul down low. That one's going on 1 for Hannah Myers. A quick foul here in quarter number 3 for Myers. Olsen now bringing it into the front court for Southern Virginia. McCrawley now working down low, and a block for Sydney Clayton. Going up on the left side was Galbraith, and smacked away by Sydney Clayton. Once again, down low, it's Galbraith working on Clayton. No dice with that shot either. Beeman trying to go coast to coast. She'll send it out to Marlon McLaughlin in that left corner. McLaughlin looked like she may have gotten away with a travel. Sends it to Hannah Myers just inside that three-point arc on the right wing. That one too strong off the back of the iron. Bollum now into the front court to Olsen on the right side for Southern Virginia. Olsen looking to work down low. Does find a teammate in the lane. That's Amanda Wood. That one poked away. McLaughlin right there in contact. And they're going to get a player control foul on Marlon McLaughlin. Trying to work into the front court. Just use the non-dribbling arm to try to create some separation. And Alyssa McCrawley in a little bit of pain as she got a forearm right to the midsection from Marley McLaughlin. Second foul for Shepherd as a team, first on McLaughlin so far today. Night basketball. That shot just inside the foul line, too strong for Galbraith. And now a foul down low. And is that going to be a third quick one on Shepherd? Not even a minute and a half in. It is. See who that foul goes on. Sydney Clayton going to pick up her first foul. And now 2 shots for Eliza Galbraith. That first foul shot up and through. Galbraith did not attempt any foul shots in the first half. That was foul shot number 6 overall as a team in this game so far. Too strong off the back of the iron. An offensive rebound, but then taken away by Marley McLaughlin. One-handed bounce pass down to Beeman. She'll now bring it back out. Nowhere to go near the basket. A crossover going around a ball screen by Sydney Clayton. Driving baseline, looking for Clayton. She's right there off the glass and in. Great pass. Abby Beeman finding Sydney Clayton. 46-20 on the wraparound pass from Abby Beeman. It's really hard to believe she is just a sophomore. Camden working left. Gives it off to Galbraith, driving right side. That one too strong. Camden right there for the offensive rebound. Now 3, left wing. That one misses everything. That was Amanda Wood on the 3. Goes out of bounds. Shepherd basketball. Inbounds goes to Abby Beeman. 2 minutes gone here in quarter number 3. Pass over to Marlon McLaughlin on that left wing. Now to Hannah Myers straight away. Uses that right-hand dribble and finds guard Abby Beeman. Crossover, driving right side, low block, high off the window, hangs on the front of the rim and drops. Abby Beeman makes it 48-20. Shepherd out in front, keeping that margin just about as big as it was the entire first half. This 3 from the right side for Olsen. That one no good, clanking off the backboard. Now Shepherd's got numbers back the other way, up and under for Marley McLaughlin. That one good. I think she was looking for a little contact, and I don't blame her. 50-20, a 30-point advantage for Shepherd. Bollum trying to work right on McLaughlin. Nothing going there. Now Bollum just basically running around the entire arc, driving down low, and does draw contact on the shot. That foul going on Marley McLaughlin. Her second, 4th, already on Shepherd in this third quarter. And we're only 3 minutes in. So if there's one thing that you can question so far in this one for Shepherd, it's the fouls in the second half. Other than that, playing a really clean basketball game. First foul shot up and good for Kiara Bollum. She did not score in the first half and goes 1 for 2 from the charity stripe there. Under 7 to play in quarter number 3, 50-21. Shepherd has the advantage. Marlon McLaughlin on that right side. Goes around the ball screen now to Hannah Myers. Around the horn, Beeman with it now left wing. Has the ball poked away, but able to run it down. Crossover going in the lane. Kicks it out. Marlon McLaughlin, right wing, 3. Got it! Marley McLaughlin, the 3 from the right wing. Good pass from Abby Beeman. She is dishing the basketball well. The sophomore still showing signs of improvement. Can't wait to see her as a junior and a senior. 53-21. Olsen with it on the right side. She'll put up the contested 3 and rattles that one home over number 4, Abby Beeman. Gretchen Olsen. 53-24 as we near 6 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Bounce pass to Sydney Clayton straight away. Won't try that 3. Not her office. Beeman driving in, picks up that dribble. Goes across the court. Marlon McLaughlin, right corner. That 3 missed everything. Didn't get enough juice behind that one. Rebound for Bollum, and she'll bring it into the front court. Now Emma Camden with it, back to Bollum on the right side. Keeps that pivot foot, now uses the dribble. Olsen, crossover, working on Marlon McLaughlin, now a kick out. Little hesitation move, driving in for Singer. Now a 3 ball from the corner. That one up and good for Emma Camden. The 3's now raining here in the third quarter on both sides. 5:20 remaining in quarter number 3. Abby Beeman working around a ball screen set by Sydney Clayton, driving left side, an awkward shot, and she turned her body and went up with the right hand, not facing the basket. A very tough shot for the sophomore. Didn't get it to go. Driving left side is Singer, puts up the contested runner. That one good. And Southern Virginia University getting a little bit of momentum here in quarter number 3, and their bench is fired up. Timeout on the floor taken by Shepherd head coach Jenna Eckelberry. She doesn't like what she's seeing on the defensive end. She wants to talk to her team. We'll take the 60-second break as well. We're back with 5:03 remaining in quarter number 3. Shepherd's lead 53-29, but the Knights are getting hot. We're back in 60 seconds. This is Shepherd Ram Basketball on TV 10.
This is Eric from Hagerstown Ford. I want to thank you for your continued support of helping Hagerstown Ford's efforts to be #1 in the region. As we get closer to this extremely aggressive goal, I want to recap why Hagerstown Ford should be your only consideration when buying your next vehicle. Number 1, we have the best prices from Winchester, Virginia to Washington, D.C., from Hershey, Pennsylvania to Baltimore, Maryland. I assure you, price will not be the reason you don't buy from Hagerstown Ford. Number 2, we have a real return policy that's better than Walmart. Seriously, if you don't like it, return it. We'll give you 3 days to make sure you love your new ride. And finally, we'll bring your new car, truck, or SUV to you, just like Amazon does. Never step foot in a dealership again. Stop the silly back-and-forth negotiations that make everyone crazy. It's dumb, and it's a total waste of time. Besides, we hate it worse than you do. Simply log on to HagerstownFord.com and let us make your next buying process fun, easy, and risk-free. What do you got to lose? Visit HagerstownFord.com and let us cater to you. See dealer for details.
Not a necessity. 5:03 remaining in quarter number 3, and Southern Virginia University shooting lights out here in quarter number 3. We now send it down to the sideline. Avery Newport is standing behind the Shepherd bench.
Matt, an 8-0 run by Southern Virginia has tightened the gap a little bit in this one, but the Rams still have a commanding lead here in the third quarter. They're attacking the basket offensively and getting some inside opportunities, and they're also getting lots of turnovers on the defensive end and turning those into fast break opportunities. So the Rams, despite giving up an 8-0 lead early on, they're still in command of this one.
Thank you, Avery. Avery, a student here at Shepherd, a communications student here at Shepherd, helping us out for our broadcast, as he did a bunch last year as well. This would have been our second full year covering Shepherd on TV 10. Looking forward to the winter of 2021-22, where we can get back in that rhythm. Shepherd basketball, Freeze working around a ball screen, driving right, loses the basketball. Shepherd, another turnover. Ballum working into the front court, now goes over. It's Olsen with it. A little hesitation in the lane, a bounce pass down low. Doesn't find its intended target, but Shepherd touched it on the way out. It'll stay Knight basketball. Baseline inbound for Southern Virginia. Cueing that inbound will be Barrett Jessup. Jessup from Salt Lake City High School. And with under 5 minutes now, we will take our under 5 media timeout. 4:30 remaining in quarter number 3. Shepherd's lead 53-29. A 60-second break, and we are back with more third quarter action here from Shepherdstown. This is Shepherd Ram Basketball on TV 10.
Looking for a new primary care or specialty healthcare team nearby? WVU Medicine Primary Care and Pediatrics Shepherdstown is now accepting new patients at our new medical office building. Our primary care providers work together to provide compassionate and comprehensive services to your entire family. Services also available at the new WVU Medicine Shepherdstown location include specialty care and behavioral health. Plus, 2 departments of Berkeley Medical Center are on site, lab services, and coming soon, X-ray. Make an appointment today at WVUMedicine.org.
Trips Floor Sanding and Berkeley Fashion Flooring has restored hardwood floors and solid premier flooring in this area for over 25 years, providing a wide range of services, including floor sanding and refinishing and floor coverings. When you're looking for reliable, professional flooring services from a company you can trust, you can count on us. Schedule a visit to our well-stocked showroom today, then get a free estimate on your flooring project.
Welcome back into the Butcher Center. 4:30 remaining in quarter number 3. Shepherd's lead over the Knights of Southern Virginia, 53-29. I'm Matt Crawford for TV 10 Sports. John Alderton, our TV 10 cameraman. Colin McLaughlin is back at the studio. Avery Newport is our sideline reporter. Inbound quickly, a little give and go, and that shot rattles around. No dice put up by Jessup. It was a quick give and go down low, worked to perfection other than the shot falling. An offensive rebound, however, for Courtney McCrawla, and she gets that one to go, and the shooting for the Knights continuing to be red hot here as we've gotten into this third quarter. Mertz had it momentarily, not quickly, working it around the perimeter. Freeze driving in just beyond the foul line. That jumper good. Mackenzie Freeze, the 5'5" freshman guard, Rockingham, Virginia. McCrawla trying to work down low, and a foul, as that one's going to go on 23, Kara Minor. Good to see Minor back in the game. She left with a undisclosed injury in the first. Glad to see her back on the floor. Going to the foul line will be Courtney McCrawla, and that'll be team foul number 5. First foul shot for McCrawla, up and good. That foul on number 12, Madison Mertz. That's her first of the game. Second foul shot for McCrawla, up and through. 55-32. Shepherd basketball into the front court. Freeze has a little hesitation. She drives in floater on the left side. That one just skimmed off the front of the iron. Didn't put enough mustard on that. Southern Virginia going back the other way and working rather quickly on that left side. A runner on the left side. That one no good, but an offensive rebound for McCrawla. Didn't ever bring the basketball down. Kept it above her head and put it right back in. 55-35 and a 20-point game. Sounds like a lot, but the margin was much bigger just a few minutes ago. Southern Virginia really working well. Driving on that left side was Kara Minor. Some contact as she had a step on Courtney McCrawla. McCrawla picks up her 4th foul and the first on the team here in the third quarter. Shepherd basketball, baseline inbound. Free sends it into Kara Minor. Minor at the foul line. Gives it off to DiLorenzo. A little hesitation driving in the lane. Left-hand scoop shot. That one off the side of the iron. No good. Back the other way come the Knights. And come the Knights with momentum. Singer has it. Sends it inside. A little hesitation for Winterton. Too strong off the back of the iron. Rebound for Kara Minor. Back the other way for the Rams. Into the offensive end. Freeze has it. Slows down the offense, staying at that PSAC logo before moving it to the right side. Mertz had it pinned to her back and loses the basketball. Was probably going to get called for a double dribble or travel regardless, but another turnover for Shepherd. That turns into points. A long 2. No, make that a 3 on the left side for McKenna Winterton, the sophomore guard. Shepherd basketball. Freeze working around a ball screen. Sends it over to DiLorenzo. She's got it on the left wing. Working around a ball screen by Minor. Working in the lane. An open opportunity just inside the foul line. That open jumper up and good. And make that Barrett Jessup, not Winterton, on that last 3 for Southern Virginia. It's a 2-2, not a 3-2. Three ball from the left side. That one no good. Maybe a little bit of a heat check right there. Anna Singer put that shot up for the Knights. Under 90 seconds remaining in quarter number 3. Freeze with the basketball. Working around a ball screen by Minor. Looking for another one. No dice. Good defense for the Knights of Southern Virginia. Freeze working left side. Now sends it to Minor in the left corner. Nothing there. DiLorenzo now straight away. Somebody's got to put up a shot here soon. 4 seconds left on the shot clock. Loose ball. DiLorenzo, a turnaround jump shot in the lane. Too strong off the back of the iron. Back the other way comes SVU. Driving in, that's Jessup. That one too strong. Always a acrobatic shot to say the least. Kara Minor now sends it to Mertz. Mertz, that right wing 3 rattles around, no good, but Kara Minor make that Maddie White down low. Gets the offensive rebound. Foul down low, and Maddie White will go to the line for a pair. That foul on 34, Rayanne Lessing. That is her second on the team as well in the quarter. First foul shot from Maddie White, up and through. White a basket in that first half. Both foul shots up and through as we're under a minute to play here in quarter number 3. 38, 37, 36 seconds left. Good defense by White just to our right. Working down low, it's Jessup with a spin move floater on the left side. That one up and good. Barrett Jessup has come alive here in quarter number 3 for the Knights. A big three just a few possessions ago and playing well at both ends of the floor. Driving in is Freeze. Floater on the right side, high off the glass and in. 8 seconds left, 7 seconds left. Southern Virginia quickly working it into the front court. Olsen going to try an acrobatic three from the left side. That one misses. Everything will go out of bounds with 0.4 seconds left. Maddie White there, but not able to hold on. And this now gives an opportunity for a quick shot for SVU. Baseline inbound, it's going to have to be a tap or a very quick shot. We've seen their offensive plays. It's a quick one. A fadeaway jumper. That one up and good according to our officials. It is Emma Camden, a fadeaway at the buzzer of the third quarter, and that is an exclamation mark on what was a fantastic offensive quarter for the Southern Virginia University Knights. 61-40 is our score after 3. A 60-second break to take, then we're back for the fourth and final quarter of action. This is Shepherd Ram basketball on TV 10.
When you do the same thing for 135 years, you learn to do it well. For 135 years, we've been helping families through the hardest times of their lives. That's because we're a family as well. When your family loses a loved one, we're here to help. We're Brown Funeral Home in Martinsburg, Inwood, and Charlestown, Ranson. We're here when you need us.
Babe, I'm hungry.
Where do you want to go?
I don't know, you pick.
Chinese?
No, not feeling it.
Mexican?
No, we just had that over the weekend.
You pick.
Let's go to the Cider Press restaurant. They have a new smoker burger. I think you'd really like it.
The Cider Press restaurant inside Taylor's Farm Market has what you're craving, where the food is fresh and you feel right at home. Exit 5 right off I-81 in Inwood or online at ciderpressdeliandgrill.com.
Welcome back into the Butcher Center, 61-42. Emma Camden, an exciting buzzer beater to close quarter number 3 to get Southern Virginia inside 20 points for the first time in a while. Let's send it down courtside. Avery Newport is there behind the Shepherd bench right now. Avery?
Matt, most of the starters in the third quarter were able to take a seat on the bench. Bench players were able to get some valuable minutes and some valuable playing experience and a couple of baskets there at the end of the third quarter. We'll see now if the starters continue to stay on the bench for this fourth quarter as the Rams have a commanding 19-point lead.
Thank you, Avery. And right now, that is how it looks. The 5 on the floor include none of the starting 5. It is Freeze, Mertz, DiLorenzo, White, and Minor. Southern Virginia University basketball, foul line, jump shot, no good for Galbraith. Back the other way for Shepherd. That's Freeze with it on the left wing. Works around the ball screen from DiLorenzo. Hesitation at the top of the key. Got away with what looked like a shuffle of the feet at the foul line. Shepherd maintains possession. Driving in. Maddie White. Count it. And the foul. She'll go to the line for a three-point opportunity the old-fashioned way. That foul on Kiara Ballum. Her second. First here in the quarter for SVU. Foul shot up and good for Maddie White. 63-42. Just about 30 seconds in to the fourth and final quarter. As we do have one of the starters coming back in, it's Marley McLaughlin. The other 4 starters still remaining on the bench. As Avery pointed out, they have been there since the beginning of the third quarter. That long two up and good for Galbraith. Straight away, about a step and a half inside that three-point arc. And the hot shooting continues for the Knights, 64-45. 9 minutes remaining in the ball game. Freeze driving in now, sends it out to Kara Miner. Miner over to Marlon McLaughlin. She's on that right wing with it. Gives it off to Lorenzo. Will she try the three? Nope, it's a long two and short off the front of the iron. Loose ball. Freeze right there. A tussle for it just at the midcourt stripe. And a jump ball possession arrow should keep it with the Rams, as now the remainder of the starting four come in. So the five that started the game now back on the floor after taking most of the third quarter off, or I guess given most of the third quarter off is the best way to say that. Smith to inbound. Once again, Smith to inbound. Looking for anybody, a tight pass to Beeman. Gets there, 1 second on that shot clock and an air ball for Abby Beeman. She just had to get it up. Missed everything, shot clock violation. Turnover for Shepherd. SVU basketball. 1 minute gone here in quarter number 4. Ball on the bounce pass. Trickles its way to Singer after the deflection. Now driving in, contact made down low. It was Galbraith going up, contact made, and she'll go to the line for a pair. That foul on Sydney Clayton, her second, the first for Shepherd as a team here in quarter number 4. First foul shot for Galbraith, up and through. Second foul shot off the front of the iron, side of the iron, and no good, but another offensive rebound on a foul shot. That's the second one in the second half as Galbraith drives in right side. That one too strong off the left side of the iron, no good. Another loose ball. A jump ball called, and that one will give it to Southern Virginia University. And the Knights getting some hustle points right now, getting to several loose balls. Baseline inbound for the Knights. As Hannah Myers takes a seat. Coming back into the game for her is Maddie White. Singer had it momentarily, looking down low to Galbraith. That one deflected, but SVU able to keep the basketball. Now contact down low. And looks like Shepherd going to pick up another foul. Now they're just saying just a loose ball. Was expecting a contact foul there, didn't get one. Knights keep the basketball. Galbraith, little hesitation, step back. That one blocked by Sydney Clayton. Loose ball going into the backcourt, and again able to run down a hustle play right there for the Knights, and a jump ball. Sydney Clayton doing her best to keep possession, and Shepherd does have that possession arrow. Ram basketball. Inbound just in front of us, as we've had 3 jump balls in about the last 45 seconds. And it looks like our referee is overturning that decision. Possession arrow was to Shepherd. SVU got the last possession. It should be Shepherd basketball. John Alderton, our cameraman, providing some music here for us, unintentionally. As our referees are still at the scores table, it should be Shepherd basketball. There's no question about it. The last possession arrow went to the Knights. So it should be Shepherd basketball, and it will remain Ram basketball. Just a bit of confusion, but all settled now. Marlon McLaughlin right in front of us with the inbound, sends it into the backcourt for Beeman, who now crosses that timeline. Beeman over to Maddie White, working to our left, gives it off to McLaughlin, works around a ball screen set by Jordan Smith. Bounce pass, foul line extended for Sydney Clayton, driving right side, floater off the iron, no good, but a foul called down low And Sydney Clayton going to go to the line for a pair. That foul on Liza Galbraith. That is her second, team second as well. Clayton at the foul line. First free throw up and good. Clayton was 3 for 4 in that department in the first half. So on the game, now 4 for 5. Second foul shot for Clayton. Rattles around, no good. Smith was right there for an offensive rebound opportunity. Ball poked away and last touching a Knight on its way out. Shepherd will keep the basketball. It'll be an inbound just in front of the Shepherd bench across the court from us. McLaughlin will cue that inbound. As once again, we have an official going over to the scorer's table. And another question here for our officiating crew. 3-person officiating crew. And seems that everything is what it should be. Inbound for Shepherd goes into Abby Beeman. She brings it back near the jump circle and stolen away. That's stolen away by Ballum. Ballum working one-on-one with Beeman. Going up on the left side. Good defense by Abby Beeman down low. Missed the shot. And we now get a foul going back the other way. That foul on number 30, I believe, and it is, yeah. Gretchen Olsen picking up that foul, her first, going after the loose ball. Third on the team here in the quarter. Abby Beeman sends it to Marlon McLaughlin. Works down low, Sydney Clayton going for the up and under. That one blocked on its way up, but fighting through a little bit of contact and a blocked shot. Sydney Clayton up and in. Courtney McCrawler was the one down there with the block. Now it's McCrawler with the basketball down low after it was bobbled around a bit, and she puts it off the glass and in. The Bigs doing some work down low the last couple of possessions up the floor. 7 minutes remaining in the game. 67-48. Shepherd's lead over Southern Virginia University. McLaughlin working around a ball screen, and we have a foul well away from the basket. And that's going to go on number 11, Alyssa McCrawler. A substitution for Southern Virginia. Back into the game is Barrett Jessup. Inbound goes to Beeman. Around the ball screen from Sydney Clayton, driving right on the low block. Contested shot, contact, count it, and the foul. Beeman going to go to the line for an attempted three. Beeman got to that low block, and you look at the stature of Abby Beeman, just 5'4", but not afraid to drive down and put a shot up contested on the low block. That free throw for the sophomore up and through. 70-48 is the Shepherd advantage. Jessup with the basketball, working down low. McCrawler has it on the foul line extended, works through a double team going up with the left hand, and Clayton going to get called with the fouls. McCrawler went up with the left hand, contact made. Courtney McCrawler going to go to the line for two. That is the third on Sydney Clayton. Second team foul for Shepherd. One for two in the first half and 1 for 2 in the game. Make that 2 for 3 on the game from the charity stripe for Courtney McCrawler. Second foul shot up and good. Shepherd's lead is 20, 70-50. 6.5 minutes remaining in the game. Abby Beeman with the basketball. She'll pass to Maddie White. Now a handoff to Marlon McLaughlin. Works around the ball screen up top by Smith. Looking for the roll. Nobody there. Sydney Clayton now with the basketball. Lost it momentarily. Now sends it out to Maddie White. That three off the back of the iron. No good from the left side. And a defensive rebound for SVU. McCrawler now working into the front court. That's Alyssa McCrawler. Alyssa and Courtney both on the floor right now. Now Courtney with the basketball working on Sydney Clayton. The short jump shot on the low block goes right up and over Clayton. That one good for Courtney McCrawler. 70-52. Abby Beeman works to her right, looking to drive, nowhere to go. Cross-court pass, Jordan Smith with it. Hesitation and took one too many steps, and she did not like that call at all. But our referee saying she shuffled the feet, looking to drive baseline. She thought she gave a good head fake. The referee saying it was a little bit more than that. Alyssa McCrawler going to set up the offense for the Knights. Working left, nowhere to go. A dangerous bounce pass over to Gretchen Olsen. Olsen picks up that dribble. Now down low to Courtney McCrawler. Going for the up and under. A triple team down low. Able to poke the ball away. Jordan Smith working 1-on-2. Driving left side. A contested shot high off the glass and no good. But Marley McLaughlin gets the offensive rebound and a foul called down low. Believe that one's going to go on Emma Camden. There were two maroon jerseys down there. It will go on 1-0, Emma Camden. First foul for Camden, 6th on the team. 2 foul shots coming up for Marley McLaughlin. Kenzie Freeze coming back in the ball game. Jordan Smith going to have a seat. McLaughlin's first foul shot up and through. Nothing but net on that shot. Second foul shot for the senior, up and through as well. 72-52. Just a few ticks over, 5 minutes remaining in the contest here from Shepherdstown. Jessup going to bring the ball across the timeline. A high arcing pass. Now Olsen going to go in from 10 feet, puts up that jump shot off the back of the iron, no good. Barrett Jessup trying to run it down, steps on the baseline before sending that basketball back into play. Turnover, and Shepherd getting the basketball back. Abby Beeman running the point. A one-handed bounce pass to McLaughlin on the right side. Goes around a ball screen, looking for the step back. No dice. Now working the ball around the horn is the Rams. Abby Beeman with it. Finds a cutting Sydney Clayton on the left side. Right hand off the glass and in. Clayton just waiting around at the top of the key at the last second. Rolled towards the basket. Nobody there, and that's a high percentage shot for Sydney Clayton. Bottom of the basketball momentarily. Now it's Olsen with it. She'll put up the foul line extended jump shot. That one off the front of the iron, no good. An offensive rebound for Courtney McCrawler. That one too strong off the back of the iron. Now a 3-on-2 developing for Shepherd. McLaughlin driving in. Contact. Count it. And the foul. Marlon McLaughlin fighting through a lot of contact going to the basket there and gets rewarded with the basket. And following the under 5 media timeout, we'll see if she can capitalize on the 3-point play. 4:21 remaining in the ball game. 76-52 is Shepherd's lead. We're back in 60 seconds. This is Shepherd Ram Basketball on TV 10.
They're my closest friends. We've been through a lot together. Seeing our kids off to college, Kelly losing her mom, my 50th birthday, I trust them with so much. So when it came to my finances, I trusted Kelly's referral to her Ameriprise advisor. Beth gives me the comprehensive advice that helps me feel confident my financial future is secure. With the right financial advisor, life can be brilliant. Ameriprise Financial.
Ever try to collect on an insurance claim? Perhaps a homeowner's claim, auto accident, or fire. Insurance companies collect money from you for protection should something bad happen. And when it does, they don't want to pay, or they offer too little. At Mansion Ferretti, we have an attorney who worked defending insurance companies and knows all the dirty tricks they play to deny or lowball your claim. Call us today for help in getting what you really deserve. Mansion Ferretti, when you need justice.
4:21 remaining here from the Butcher Center on the campus of Shepherd University. And it is all Shepherd right now, 76-52. Let's not send it down courtside. Avery Newport is waiting.
Matt, the starters came back into the game early in the fourth quarter and continued to play aggressively. They attacked the basket and got some opportunities for some and ones and some close layups, and they've increased their lead to the point where this game is essentially out of reach.
Thank you, Avery. Marlon McLaughlin capitalizes on the 3-point play, knocking down that foul shot. Shepherd showing that press. Again, you're wondering, okay, at this juncture of the game, why are you pressing? Because you got to work on things. Only a few games this spring, late winter, for Shepherd, and you got to capitalize every time you are on the floor. Driving right side, a hook shot off the glass, up and good. That's 34, Rianne Lessing. 77-54, under 4 to play in the contest. Beeman working right side. Little hesitation move. Now sends a cross court. McLaughlin, left corner 3. That one off the front of the iron, no good. Almost a steal in the backcourt for Abby Beeman. Now working it back quickly into the offensive end is SVU. That 3 from the left side, no good. That shot put up by Emma Camden. Back the other way for Shepherd. Beeman with the basketball. Crossover dribble. And I think we're going to get an offensive foul. Beeman had lost the basketball, and I think going back after the loose ball, some contact made just opposite our broadcast location. And you can hear the emptiness in the gym. PA announcer here at the Butcher Center making sure that the right stats are being given to the right players. Again, these stats, the win-loss record, all going to count in this game. This is an official game. That's where the Liberty game a week ago was just an exhibition. Every game from here on out will count towards stats and overall records, even in this abbreviated season. Shepherd working quickly back into the offensive end. Signe Clayton from Abby Beeman off the glass. 3 minutes remaining in the game. Singer driving in. Lessing now with it. Passing in over to Singer. Foul. Counted and the shot. And one opportunities. Anna Singer is going to go to the line for 3 the old-fashioned way. Quick substitution for Shepherd. Angela DiLorenzo coming back in the game for Maddie White. Quick dribble and quick foul shot. Up and through for Anna Singer. You got to give Southern Virginia University a lot of credit. They could have folded up shop at halftime. And I think a lot of teams would have with the deficit they had. And they played, in my opinion, twice, 3 times as good as they played in the first half here in this second half. Marlon McLaughlin, a 3 from straight away. And you give her that shot, she's going to knock it down an awful lot with nobody in her face. 82-57, 2:30 remaining in the ball game. Abby Beeman almost able to come up with that steal. Loose ball down low. And Signe Clayton just able to run it down. Shepherd basketball. Cross-court pass to Beeman. Now going to slow things up. Crossover driving. Low block. No shot there. Now over to Kara Miner. That 3 rattles around. Does not fall. But Marley McLaughlin right there for the offensive rebound. She'll try the 3 from the right side. That off the front of the iron. No good. Defensive rebound for Rianne Lessing. Back the other way with 2 minutes left in the game. Come the Knights of Southern Virginia University. Driving left side. That one blocked down low. Kara Miner driving in was Singer. The shot never got to the basket. Beeman quickly into the front court. Driving in. Contact made. They're going to say she just lost control. Back the other way, and Beeman, I think, hit her head on the way down. 2-on-2 rush opportunity, and really a bailout foul on the other end. Driving in on the right side was Kiara Ballum. She had her back to the basket and threw the shot over her head with both hands. Kara Miner picking up her 4th foul, and a foul that, quite frankly, didn't need to occur. Two shots now for Ballum. First foul shot high, arcing free throw. Up and good, nothing but net. Second foul shot, that one rattles home. Connected on both. 1:41 left in the game, 82-59. Shepherd going to take their time, bring it into the front court. It's Mackenzie Freeze, the 5'5 freshman. Bounce pass just out of the reach of Angela DiLorenzo. Turnover, Shepherd. Inbounds just in front of us, and you can tell posture-wise on both sides. Still getting into that game condition. How the legs just not quite underneath Shepherd yet. And a lot of contributing up and down the roster today from Shepherd. Looking at that roster, and it looks like only one name that was not called today, and I don't believe that player's dressed. And it's Teresa Henderson, and I think she's sitting on the far end of the bench, not playing. So everybody that was in uniform today playing for Shepherd, and I think you got to take that as a plus if you're Jenna Eckleberry in these limited amount of games you're going to play, if you can get all that contribution top to bottom on your roster. And still making substitutions, trying to get situational, or not make that a fifth foul on Kara Miner. So a forced substitution. 5 as Miner will check out. 5th on the team as well. Malay Dye missed that first free throw. Second foul shot, too strong off the back of the iron. And a foul as Marlon McLaughlin got the defensive rebound. And Dye going to pick up the foul as the shooter. Her first. And the bonus now is McLaughlin will get free throws. First free throw, up and good. And I believe we may have a little bit of a cut on a Southern Virginia player. Alyssa McCrawla had the referee pointing to the outside of her left leg, so I believe there may be a little blood. Get her off the floor. Now the second foul shot for McLaughlin. That one up and good. 84-59, 117 remaining in the game. It is all but the final score at this point. Shepherd going to improve to officially 1-0 on the abbreviated season this late winter and spring. Loose ball. Maddie White running it down. A couple of players hit the deck and jump ball. Possession arrow pointed towards the bench of the Knights. SVU will keep the basketball with exactly 60 seconds remaining on the clock. Inbound goes to Bollum. Working to the left, bounce pass to Olsen. Olsen back to the basket at the three-point line. Now turns, trying to drive baseline, and nobody there to help. Bollum going to put the three up from the left side. That one no good. Loose ball. DiLorenzo able to corral it in. 44 seconds left. Shepherd will now bring it into the front court. That's senior Marlon McLaughlin with the basketball. Handoff is to Freeze. Between that three-point arc and the jump circle. Now Freeze driving center. Floater in. Great move at the top of the arc for Mackenzie. Freeze had her defender on skates, and the floater in the middle of the lane got it to fall. Now driving right side is Bollum, working on Freeze. Good defense by Freeze on the other end as well. Now Dye puts up the little hesitation shot up and under off the glass and through. 19 seconds left, and Shepherd should be able to dribble this one out as Freeze brings it across the timeline, and she will dribble it out at that jump circle. And Bollum not taking these last 10 seconds lightly. DiLorenzo now with the basketball. Hand off to Maddie White. 4 seconds left on that clock. 3, 2, 1. There's the horn, and Shepherd picks up their first win of 2021. Final score from the Butcher Center, 86-61. Take a 2-minute timeout. When we come back, Avery Newport will have head coach Jenna Eckleberry and her thoughts on this game. Again, your final from Shepherdstown, it's the Rams 86, the Knights of SVU 61. We're back in 2 minutes.
Erie Insurance says here's to the grown-ups who move, mortgage, mow, and still bust a move. But does your home insurance still fit? Erie helps you protect the home you've grown into, all at fair prices that are often less than the other guys. So how do you find the right coverage? Magic. Nope. Local independent agents who get to know you like this.
Your local Erie agent in Martinsburg is Smallwood & Small Insurance. Get a quote at smallwoodandsmall.com.
Erie Insurance.
Craving lunch or dinner? The Cider Press restaurant inside Taylor's Farm Market has what you're craving. Awarded one of the 101 most unique places to eat in West Virginia, the Cider will fill you up with their delicious fresh orchard panini, mouth-watering smoker burger, farmer's daughter Cobb salad, and more. The Cider Press also serves a wide selection of craft beer and hard ciders. The Cider Press, serving lunch and dinner daily and where the food is fresh. You'll feel right at home. Now offering online ordering at ciderpressdeliandgrill.com.
Looking to buy a home in the Eastern Panhandle? Having trouble getting your house sold? Then call Chris Ross and the Milestone Real Estate Group at Keller Williams. A Martinsburg High School graduate, Chris knows the local market, and he's proven it as the #1 real estate team in West Virginia in 2019. Milestone Real Estate Group at Keller Williams. Phone 304-579-7349 or go to callchrisross.com. Let's celebrate your real estate milestone together.
Trips Floor Sanding and Berkeley Fashion Flooring has restored hardwood floors and solid premier flooring in this area for over 25 years, providing a wide range of services, including floor sanding and refinishing and floor coverings. When you're looking for reliable professional flooring services from a company you can trust, you can count on us. Schedule a visit to our well-stocked showroom today, then get a free estimate on your flooring project.
Matt, I'm here with Coach Eckleberry. Coach, this is your first victory in the Butcher Center in what seems like ages. How did it feel winning a basketball game in front of the home fans again?
It feels good. I know our girls are excited. You know, it seems like all the momentum and something like intensity was down in the second half, but that's not the case. Our girls were giving it all. They made some good shots, and you know, we'll take that. But it feels good. The crowd for the capacity that we had was in it, and it was fun.
Thanks, Coach. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Avery. The Rams, a few days off before they get back to action on the 4th, when they will go to Buena Vista, Virginia, and take on Southern Virginia University at their home court. Again, great game for Shepherd. I take away the first 3 minutes of the ball game. I think that was Shepherd, again, their second game of the year, trying to get their feet underneath of them, and it took a while to get that rhythm going offensively. Defensively, really from start to finish, it was a great effort for the Rams. SVU got a little bit of rhythm going in that second half, especially later parts of that third quarter where their shooting seemed to be at will, especially from beyond the arc. But overall, a fantastic game for Shepherd. I think you take away a lot of good things from this basketball game this afternoon. All right, another 2-minute break to take. When we come back, we will take a look at some final stats from this one, and we will set you up for our next broadcast as well coming up in the postgame. Again, your final from here at the Butcher Center was Shepherd 86, Southern Virginia 61. We're back in 2 minutes.
Erie Insurance says here's to the grown-ups who move, mortgage, mow, and still bust a move. But does your home insurance still fit? Erie helps you protect the home you've grown into, all at fair prices that are often less than the other guys. So how do you find the right coverage? Magic. Nope. Local independent agents who get to know you like this.
Your local Erie agent in Martinsburg is Smallwood & Small Insurance. Get a quote at smallwoodandsmall.com.
Erie Insurance.
Craving lunch or dinner? The Cider Press restaurant inside Taylor's Farm Market has what you're craving. Awarded one of the 101 most unique places to eat in West Virginia, the Cider will fill you up with their delicious fresh orchard panini, mouth-watering smoker burger, farmer's daughter Cobb salad, and more. The Cider Press also serves a wide selection of craft beer and hard ciders. The Cider Press, serving lunch and dinner daily and where the food is fresh. You'll feel right at home. Now offering online ordering at ciderpressdeliandgrill.com.
Looking to buy a home in the Eastern Panhandle? Having trouble getting your house sold? Then call Chris Ross and the Milestone Real Estate Group at Keller Williams. A Martinsburg High School graduate, Chris knows the local market, and he's proven it as the #1 real estate team in West Virginia in 2019. Milestone Real Estate Group at Keller Williams. Phone 304-579-7349 or go to callchrisross.com. Let's celebrate your real estate milestone together.
Trips Floor Sanding and Berkeley Fashion Flooring has restored hardwood floors and solid premier flooring in this area for over 25 years, providing a wide range of services, including floor sanding and refinishing and floor coverings. When you're looking for reliable, professional flooring services from a company you can trust, you can count on us. Schedule a visit to our well-stocked showroom today, then get a free estimate on your flooring project.
Welcome back into the Butcher Center. Final in this one, Shepherd 86, Southern Virginia 61. Shepherd 1-0 now on the season. That is going to feature 5 to 6 games from what we understand. And for Southern Virginia, they remain winless, now 0-5 on the season. Let's start with stats team-wise. Shooting for Shepherd. For the game, 50.8%, 32 of 63 from the field. 35% from beyond the arc, that's 6 of 17, and 84% from the foul line. Good day at the charity stripe, 16 for 19. I think some Division I college men's basketball players can take some lessons for how Shepherd shot the ball at the charity stripe. Individual numbers for Shepherd look like this. Leading the way at scoring, Marlon McLaughlin. She had 29 points, and really I think did so quietly. And think about how little she played in that third quarter. Really an outstanding game for her. 9 of 15 from the field, 4 of 8 from beyond the arc, and a perfect 7 for 7 from the free throw line. Also contributed 4 rebounds and 5 steals in the win. Sydney Clayton, 18.7 of 9 from the field, 0 for 1 from beyond the arc, 4 of 6 from the foul line. Also chipped in 6 rebounds and a steal. Abby Beeman, 14 points. That was 6 of 13 shooting from the field, 1 for 3 from beyond the arc, 1 for 1 from the charity stripe, and a double-double for Beeman as she also dished out 12 assists. Other scorers, Jordan Smith finished with 2 points, 7 points for Maddie White. Mackenzie Fries had 6 points, 6 points as well for Angela DiLorenzo. Madison Mertz had 2. Kara Miner had 2 again. Everybody that was dressed for the game today got in the game. The only person not to score was one of the starting 5, and Hannah Meyer. She only put up 2 shots, but had a lot of contributions on the defensive end of the floor. On to Southern Virginia University. As a team, 22 of 57 shooting, and really that third quarter was what brought that average up. They shot 42% from the field in that third quarter, 22 of 57 from the field throughout the game. Again, 38.6% from beyond the arc, 5 of 16, that's 31%, and 12 of 19 from the free throw line, a modest 63.2%. Leading the way for them scoring was Courtney McCrawley. She finished in double digits, the only Knight to finish in double digits with 15 points. She was 5 of 7 from the field down low and 5 of 6 from the charity stripe. 7 points for Elijah Galbraith. She finished 2 of 9 from the field, 1 of 1 from beyond the arc, and 2 of 4 from the charity stripe. A bunch of other contributors in single digits. It was a team effort in the scoring column, but just not enough scoring to go around for SVU. All right, one more 2-minute break to take. When we come back, we will finalize everything from here at the Butcher Center, and we will set you up for our next TV10 broadcast. Again, your final, Shepherd 86, SVU 61. We're back in 2 minutes.
There are so many great things to say about the redesigned Honda CR-V. So to save time, we've condensed them down into one easy acronym. OMECUV-NAAHAWATESONT. That stands for our most exhilarating compact utility vehicle. Now available as a hybrid and with a turbocharged engine standard on non-hybrid trims. See? Simple. The redesigned Honda CR-V. Contact your Honda dealer or shop online.
Miller Honda, south of Winchester, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty. www.mymillerhonda.com.
Looking for a new primary care or specialty healthcare team nearby? WVU Medicine Primary Care in Pediatric Shepherdstown is now accepting new patients at our new medical office building. Our primary care providers work together to provide compassionate and comprehensive services to your entire family. Services also available at the new WVU Medicine Shepherdstown location include specialty care and behavioral health. Plus, 2 departments of Berkeley Medical Center are on site, lab services, and coming soon, X-ray. Make an appointment today at wvumedicine.org.
The Palace Lounge in Martinsburg offers hand-cut, locally sourced steaks, fresh seafood, and sandwiches with great daily specials like 75-cent wings all day Monday, prime rib on Tuesday, New York strip on Wednesday, and chef specials every Friday and Saturday. Ask for the lunch punch card and have lunch on the Palace Lounge on Edwin Miller Boulevard. And don't forget the Big Apple Lounge on Sater Drive in Inwood.
It's one of the toughest times you'll ever face when someone close to you passes away. It's a swirl of papers to sign and arrangements to be made, all while you're dealing with grief. At Brown Funeral Home, we encourage you to pre-plan. Pre-planning not only makes things easier for you, it protects you from rising costs. At Brown Funeral Home, our families are precious to us, and so are yours. Brown Funeral Home in Martinsburg, Inwood, and Charlestown, Ranson.
We welcome you back in one final time to the Butcher Athletic Center here on the campus of Shepherd University. And some closing thoughts. Again, good win for Shepherd, and officially a game in the books for them. Again, all these stats will count towards overall records and statistics for players and coaches. That's going to wrap up our broadcast from here. Our next broadcast will be the beginning of our high school basketball coverage, boys basketball action, next Friday. Frankfort and Hedgesville has a scheduled 7:30 tip. Of course, it'll be about 20 minutes after that JV game wraps up, so our pregame show will start roughly 7 o'clock on WRNR TV on YouTube, TV 10 in Berkeley and Jefferson County, and on our talk radio WRNR airwaves. A big thanks to all the folks here at the Butcher Center, Melanie Ford, Andy Ferguson, Chip Ransom, and Chauncey Winbush, and a big thanks to Avery Newport helping us out on the sideline. Colin McLaughlin has been our studio engineer, John Alderton, our TV 10 cameraman. I am Matt Crawford signing off for the night. Again, your final from here at the Butcher Center, Shepherd 86, Southern Virginia 61. Until next time, we'll see you then.
That concludes today's action of Division II college basketball featuring the Shepherd University Rams. Today's action was brought to you by Smallwood & Small Insurance Agency. Contact them today at 304-263-3361. The Cider Press Restaurant just off Exit 5 in Inwood. Chris Ross at the Milestone Real Estate Group at Keller Williams Realty. Contact him today at chrisross.com. Trips Floor Sanding and Berkeley Fashion Flooring. WVU Medicine, Berkeley and Jefferson Medical Center, the best in healthcare, close to home. Parsons Ford, they became #1 by making you #1 first. Parsons, Brown Funeral Home and Cremation, Robert Fields & Sons, proudly serving the area since 1880. And Hagerstown Ford, revolutionizing the car buying experience. This has been a WRNR and TV 10 broadcast, all rights reserved.